Alright, so now that we got free reign to basically look around, let's see what we can try to see. The pathetic-looking wooden box. Okay, strong start for the day.
Ah! That's the box that had the sacred urn in it!
Don't touch it. There may be clues to the thief's identity on there.
I worked so hard to make that box.
Really? Huh? You made that poor excuse for a box by a Jesus, Phoenix? Can you tamper down the insults a little bit?
What's that supposed to mean? That urn has always been in the been on its stand in the winding way of Fey Manor. So there was no box suitable for it, Mr. Nick. And I was so proud of it.
Poor Maya. Maybe it'll have been better if Master Mask had taken the box, too. Damn Phoenix.
Hey, Pearly, do you know what this is? It's a computer. A computer? Oh, I've heard of those. It has such a cute name.
It looks like this computer is for storing data from the security camera. When someone comes in or out of the warehouse, the camera takes a photo of them.
It's probably the trap the detective set up. Let's see if we can find the last night's data on this thing. We might even find a photo of Master Mask.
Let's see here. Man, I really stink at working with these things.
What's wrong, Mr. Nick? You're sweating an awful lot.
I don't know how to pull up the photos.
I had no idea you were so pathetic with high-tech stuff, Nick.
Oh boy, I think this was a turnaround. Thank you for the pets, Wolf. Oh, we got Wolf here. Happy birthday, honey.
Dang, dang, dang.
Happy birthday, honey. I hope you're eating well. You said you were getting some Chinese earlier on Discord, so I hope they were delicious. Nom 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 nom. Anyway, where was I? Yeah. Well, I managed to print out the camera data anyway.
I guess you have to learn to crawl before you can walk, right, Nick?
Yeah, sure. Anyway, looks like the camera only went off once last night. Cousin arrived here, so I just popped in until she did. Ah, okay. It's the same one I'm thinking. It's a hider for me. The warehouse camera went off once at around 1 a.m. on the night of the crime. Security camera. Trained on the big door to the storeroom. It's set up to take a photo of anyone that goes in or out.
Security camera?
She's there, so I'm gonna nom nom nom.
Yeah, go stand in front under that door and it'll snap your photo too, Pearly.
Yep. Eat a lot.
Mystic Maya, do you think I should smile? Nah, it's for criminals, so I think you should make a really scary face. Like this?
Oh, brother.
Wow, this is awesome. What did Miss Andrews say it was called again?
Shichishito. It's literally 7-branch sword in Japanese. Or so says Miss Andrews. Whoa, it's pretty heavy.
One hit, 7 times the fun. Pretty catchy, huh? I bet it'd sell like hotcakes. There's something about it that bothers me. Wow, you're really firing on all cylinders today, Pearly. This sword, wasn't Mystic Ami holding it last night? And another thing, the sword wasn't bent like it is now.
Yeah, you're right.
Awesome, Pearly. I wouldn't expect any less from my little ace apprentice.
The sword is bent, so that must mean last night someone used it somehow.
Ah, I just thought of something. Maybe Detective Atme smashed a mask with it. Like this.
Ouch! What the heck?
What do you think, Pearly? I think it's even more bent than it was before.
Oh man, my head. My hair! Ow! Come on! Don't transfer the pain! Shichi Shito added to the court record. Ceremonial sword held in the hand of Amife's statue. Wasn't bent before the crime. Given the fact that there's a lack of blood on it, well, not yet, given current company, that tells me that it could have likely been used as a pry bar. Maybe somewhat unsuccessfully if it means benting, or it could be that it was used as a blunt instrument, but it didn't draw blood. Anyway.
Look what you did, Nick. You spilled paint over here.
I didn't do that!
Well, it wasn't here last night. I would have noticed the color this outrageous. But this paint is already dried up. Well, then you should have cleaned it up before it dried, Nick.
Paint doesn't dry that fast! Besides, I told you it wasn't me.
It looks like it's been several days since it was spilt. Hey, look at this. What is it?
There's some kind of shape left in the bottom left side of this stain.
Huh? You're right. I wonder what it could be.
I already pieced that together. Oh, the box isn't part of the court record. Well, neither is the stain.
The statue of Mr. is so cool. I want a gold statue of myself. We could put it in the office.
Hey, it's Wright and Company. How about a gold statue of me?
Mr. Nick, I'm sorry, but I noticed something strange.
Huh? What is it, Pearls?
The statue of Mr. Kami. Was this where it was last night? Ah! I'm pretty sure it was closer to the door.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Great job, Pearly. I wouldn't expect anything less from my ace cousin.
So the statue was moved the night of the crime.
Mr. Nick, what's that big door over there?
It looks like the door to the actual storeroom. I can see lots of big boxes and stuff back there.
I guess that's where they were keeping the sacred urn.
Remember, Maya, Miss Andrews said we're not allowed in there. Nope, hold it. Wait a minute.
Look, a ladder.
That's a step ladder.
So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick.
Right, sorry.
Why do I feel like we've had this exact same conversation before somewhere?
Because you had it during the first game. Doesn't look like we really have anywhere else to look for that matter, so let's go ahead and move back to the exhibition hall.
Hey, Nick, your cell phone's ringing.
Hello, Phoenix Wright here. Oh, it's me, Gumshoe. Yeah, I could tell.
Oh, Gumshoe.
Ooh, what is it? What's so funny? And in the second game, I can't remember which case it was. I'll tell you what's funny, pal. I finally beat him. I beat Mr. Ace Detective. Finally, this underdog is the alpha dog today. That stuck-up detective met his match. The circus case. Right, yeah. Yep, I finally caught him. Lock, stock, and barrel. There's no escape for him.
You caught him? Are you saying you captured Mask to Mask?
Bingo! Well, actually, he surrendered. But I still got him. Mask to Mask surrendered?
That's great. So we can come and pick up the sacred urn?
Well, you see, I was gonna tell you. What? Something wrong? Do you think you could swing by the detention center sometime? The detention center? He wants to talk with you. To you. Mask to Mask, that is.
What? He wants to talk to Nick?
I'll be waiting for you, pal, so get over here soon. The detention center, huh? October 12th, detention center, visitors room. Hey, pal, welcome to the detention center. You're sure in a happy mood, aren't you? Yep. After all, we got masked and
right, but, so where's the sacred urn?
Oh, sorry about that, pal. I guess I didn't really think about it before. But you're the victim in this case.
Huh?
Well, I guess I should let you guys hear the story straight from the horse's mouth. How so?
You know, he's right, Nick.
He is?
If you think about it real hard, we are the victims.
Well, I guess so. In a way.
I'm so used to thinking of the victim as a dead person because we're always on murder cases.
Excuse me.
But anyway, I have to get at the sacred urn back.
Please, don't just ignore me!
Who are you? I'm Mask to Mask, okay? Hey, Nick, doesn't he look kind of, well, gangly? I'm Ron Delight, the famous Mask to Mask.
I don't think this guy could punch his way out of a wet paper bag. So, you're the Mask to Mask guy?
Yes, you bet!
No, that's wrong. You see, it's complicated. Sort of yes and sort of no, if you know what I mean. What is this guy? What happened to this sentence here? Did he just trail off or something? What's happening there?
What's wrong?
Well, when I say wrong, what I really meant to say is that it's not right per se. The darker text is him trailing. I kind of figured that's the case. And yeah, I was about to say, that hair looks like Leia's buns from A New Hope.
You see, it's not spelled mask to mask. It's actually a mask star.
Are we really gonna go mask star to mask?
What's with this guy?
Well, he is a timid little weakling, we know that much.
Don't do that.
Don't look at me like that! I don't need your pity! And a major crybaby, too. Mask star the mask. So, why'd you give yourself up?
Well, you see, it's because, well, I know why. It's because you stole such a priceless treasure. And now you're overwhelmed with guilt. Am I right?
Priceless treasure? That broken old urn?
I have a little favor to ask.
Yes, what is it?
Could you go and talk to Desi? Desi? Look, we really want our urn back, so where is it?
Sorry, I'll give it back. I really will. Maybe not. No, I can't. I can't make promises I can't keep. I just end up hurting people.
Mr. Nick, I couldn't hear what he just said, especially that last part.
Mr. Damask, do you think you could speak up a little? Excuse me, Hades! Will you speak up a bit?
Yes, sir. I will. I promise. Maybe not. You see, I'm already speaking in my normal voice, so I can't really do anything. Mr. Damask, about the urn.
Ow! Hey, come on!
Oh, yes, the urn! Right away. Actually, no. I wouldn't mind telling you, but I'm afraid you wouldn't believe me.
Enough already! Just tell it to us straight!
Please don't yell at me! I'm sorry. But, I lost it!
He reminds me of that stupid Hrothgar in what was his name? Wook Evu? It's like, calm your tits, man! Except I don't think this guy would turn around and say, hey, okay, I won't mind at all. This guy, I'm pretty sure, would be continue to beg for it.
What?
What did you just say? Did you say you lost it?
Yes, no, maybe so. I mean, yes, I lost it!
What do you mean?
Well, you know, I lost it, like I said. These things just happen. You're on the train and you get distracted and you forget your bag, you know?
What? You forgot our sacred urn on a train? Wait a minute, you went on a train dressed like that?
No, I was just speaking hypothetically, that's all. Anyway, I'm sorry! I just lost it somewhere, I just don't know where!
And his curls have went bonkers. This guy's story is more surreal than a Dali painting. You really sure this creep is Mask? Ugh, okay. If we're gonna take this literally, Mask Star Damask. Maya, don't call him a creep. Although I do have to admit, I understand your doubts about this guy. So, who is this Desi person? Please don't talk about my wife like that! I guess she must be his wife. I'm sorry, the truth is, it was my wife that told me to have you all come here. Do you think you could go visit her at my hideout? Hideout?
Mr. Nick, what does he mean by hideout?
Oh, sorry. Naturally, I meant to say my secret base. Secret base? It's his mom's basement, isn't it? No, I don't think it would be that. It's probably literally their house. My apartment has it. Okay, even better. But my apartment, actually. Palazzo Pel Pepe, 3rd floor. Let's go have a look, Nick. Damask's hideout. Star Damask hideout. Something tells me she just likes the sound of the word hideout. Alright. Holy crap. Wow. What a decorated apartment. Also, didn't I just see Old Bag wearing something like this the other game? Jesus, this guy... if this guy wants to keep his identity safe, he probably doesn't invite many people over. The Old Bag returns! Maybe. Wow, check this place out. No doubt about it, this is Damask's hideout, alright. Who is it? Is that you, Ronnie? Oh my. I have to retract that.
Is that you, Ronnie? Huh? Who are you people?
Are you Desi Delight?
That's right. I'm Desiree. Huh? Ah! Oh, you must be the lawyer and the victim.
Yeah, that's us. Your husband told us to stop by and speak with you.
I'm Maya Faye.
This is Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Probably has a box of dildos somewhere. Oh, good grief.
Nicky Boy and Maya, huh? I could tell you how grateful I am that you decided to help my Ronnie.
Well,
you're welcome.
Did she really call me Nicky Boy? About your husband.
Isn't he the cutest? A bit weak sometimes, though.
A bit?
By the way, did you know that they mentioned Maya on TV? Huh? Really? They said you own the urn, that you're doing some shady training at the law office now.
Remind me not to watch that channel's news program.
After I saw that, I thought it might be a good idea to meet the lawyer they mentioned.
I see.
My Ronnie, he has a powerful imagination and gets deluded easily. He kept insisting he was going to surrender to the police. I didn't know what to do.
Are they wrong, though? Maybe.
It was me. I stole the urn, he kept saying, as if it was even possible.
Huh?
But are you saying he didn't? Of course he didn't. Why would my Ronnie ever do something like that? Well, you know, it's a priceless treasure, and he's, you know...
Is it possible his own wife doesn't know his secret identity? Hard to believe that! With all this, unless she thinks he's some kind of, fan? Oh, brother.
Me, I'm the kind of woman that needs excitement in her life.
I'm gonna probably take a wild guess she is some kind of stock car or speed car racer given those earrings. I think she just thinks Ron's a nutter. I wouldn't doubt that.
Oh, excitement, huh? Yes, I'm at my happiness when I'm racing along with my bike going at full throttle.
Okay, so not a car racer, a bike racer. Motorcycle. Kind of what? Yep. Oh yeah, that definitely sells that model right there. Actually, if I were to own a motorcycle, it would be something similar looking to that. I do like the slickness of that.
Riding a motorcycle is like putting your life on the line. You know what I mean?
Well, I think that depends on how you ride it.
I'm the type that can't stand living a boring, dreary old life with no action.
Oh boy.
No offense, but your husband, Ron, doesn't exactly look like the risk-taking type himself. You're right about that. He's definitely not one for thrills and danger. But I do have to say that he makes up for it in other ways.
Time out. We don't need to know that. Other ways? Damn it, Phoenix!
Yes, money. Ronnie is incredibly rich and super generous. He bought me a bike that's so fast it would make your head spin.
Ow, hey, come on!
And shopping? I like to shop so much it makes Ron's head spin. The other day, it actually happened. His head actually started to spin.
Man, talk about high-maintenance wife.
So, where does Mr. Delight get all of this money from? Ronnie's a security guard. They put their lives on the line, right? So they get paid tons of money in return. Tons of it.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Mike Meekins would like to have a word with you on that. He's a security guard? I think it's my turn for my head to spin.
Can you tell us about what happened last night? What time did the incident take place again?
What was it?
What time was it again, Maya? Well, according to Detective Gumshoe, it was around 1:30 in the morning.
Unless he's a security guard guarding the fucking president, I don't think guards make that much money. Yeah, if that were the case, then Gumshoe would be working a guard shift instead of being a detective that can't even afford ramen.
Last night was horrible. I got pulled over.
Pulled over?
Yes, I always do my best flying at night.
Flying? You're talking about your motorcycle, right?
Yes.
Gumshoe would be a pretty good guard. I wouldn't doubt that. Although I do wonder sometimes.
Yes, anyway, last night I got pulled over by a policeman. I can't believe he caught up to me. It was a great chase, let me tell you. When he finally caught me, the poor man was as white as a sheet. It was about 3 in the morning when I finally got home.
Sounds like she's got an airtight alibi.
Well, what about Mr. Delight?
I don't really know. We were together at the time of the night.
Ooh, excuse me.
But when I got home, he was already fast asleep.
So basically, he's got no alibi. So what do you know about this?
No, you can't show her that, Nick. That emblem is top secret, don't you remember?
Oh, sorry about that. But the way she said top secret was a worse giveaway than what I did.
Oh, when I hear the word top secret, it just piques my interest like nothing else.
Well, she's UGLY, that she ain't got no alibi. She ugly. Oh, how the cow says moo. Hey, come on!
Excuse me, but would you like to take a look at this? Oh, I'm sorry, I haven't the faintest idea. I guess I just don't get out enough. Oh, that's so mysterious looking. I love old stuff like this. Really? That's one of our most treasured possessions. There's going to be a whole exhibit at Lord & Taylor with these types of things.
Maya looks so happy, she just lit up like a 1,000-watt bulb.
Terrific. You can count on Ronnie and me to be there. Sounds like fun. Huh? Oh, yeah.
Whoops, looks like that light bulb is starting to flicker. Flicker? I think it just about busted.
Yep.
Yep, same thing. Okay, so anything related to the museum, she just repeats that thing. Can't present the Alright, I don't think there's really much of anything else we can look at. Well, talk with her about, but let's examine.
Oh, that's so cute. It's called a hot air balloon, you know.
Wow, there's no fooling you.
I want to make my own balloon now. I'll even let you ride in it, Nick.
That emblem on the balloon is supposed to be top secret. That's proof enough that Ron Delight really is Masked Star Damask. Better not tell Maya. She gets kind of scary when it comes to celebrities. There's a whole bunch of stuff piled up over here.
Duck and cover! It's a missile! Did you know there's dynamite in missiles?
But they're not heavy enough to be real. Oh wait, they're just really well-made toys.
What are these rolls of paper stuck in the trash can? Theft of the Mazarin Stone? The Great Albatross Strategy? Theft of the immortal goddess statue, the great knuckle bomber strategy?
Did the police even investigate this place? It's kind of scary if they didn't. This thing's looking... Oh my god, I just realized that's also the helmet! Oh, jeez. This thing looks vaguely familiar.
Oh, I know, it's a fishbowl. Well, an upside-down one, anyway.
I think it's a helmet. An alien helmet.
And that looks like a tape recorder or something next to it.
I think it's a transceiver. An alien transceiver.
Nick, do you think maybe you could act a little, like a grown-up for a little bit? Oh, profiles, right.
Getting lectured by mine to be more of an adult. That's a new low. Yeah, I keep forgetting that the later games allow you to present profiles as well. Old bag in disguise. Oh, Jesus Christ, that... Oh, if they really wanted to tease that, they would definitely have Old Bag's hairstyle on a mannequin head as a wig. That would just be total shitposting.
It's a mask to mask.
There's a tape recorder hanging from his neck.
Let me see that.
I will be taking this crown now. Better luck next time, gentlemen. Okay.
I don't get it. What's it supposed to be, Nick?
Oh, brother.
It's a bunch of cheap costume pieces arranged inside a nice frame. Look, Nick, it's a fake beard.
There's also a mask made out of cardboard.
Here, Nick, try this on this fake beard. Come on, try it.
Hey, cut it out.
Now put on the mask.
It's Phoenix starter mask. Let's borrow it for a while. No way! I'm not stealing from a thief. I have enough bad karma as it is. Oh, brother. Nick, it's a torpedo. I know what you're about to say. He said the magic word. Ah! Okay, so real thoughts. That one was a little bit different than the vindictive one. He's basically using it as euphemism for bad aura, not vindictive, what is it called? Proctor as something or other. Basically this because of that. It's hard to believe, but it sure looks real.
Where could he have picked up something like this?
Please don't say, hey, that torpedoes are things people just leave lying around. There are a bunch of books lying here. They're all romantic-sounding novels about famous heists and fantastic thieves.
Wow, look at all the bookmarks and notes stuck in them.
Let's see here. Note, must remember this thief's way of laughing. Being very useful. Note, a calling card is an important part of any good thief's modus operandi. Wow, Ron really studied his stuff. Alright, Mr. Light, you must know, right? About your husband and Mask Starter Mask?
Mask Starter Mask? Of course, I know all about it. My husband is his biggest fan.
Yep. What? Huh? Biggest fan?
Yes, and Ronnie can be pretty delusional sometimes. That's how this whole misunderstanding happened.
Wait a minute. Did you say delusional?
Yes, that's right. I just don't know what I'm going to do with him. You see, Ronnie actually believes that he is Starter Mask.
Oh, boy.
What? What are you talking about?
So, when did Ron first become Starter Mask? I am really not getting into throwing the star in the mix.
What are you talking about? He's not Mask Starter Mask.
But wait a second. Look around this room. This place is obviously Mask to Mask's hideout.
No, you're totally wrong. A real thief's hideout wouldn't look like this. It's because Ronnie is so timid himself. That he looks up to heroic figures.
Heroic figures? But Mask to Mask is a bad guy. So he's deluded, huh? Could that really be true?
Anyway, if he really had stolen the urn, wouldn't he still have it?
Well, I suppose so.
Then why don't you ask him if he has an urn or not?
She has a point. Mr. Delight isn't exactly the criminal type. But something about Ron's behavior bothers me.
maybe it's true. Maybe Mr. Delight isn't masked on a mask after all. Say, can I ask you something, Nicky boy?
What is it?
I know I may seem like a bad girl on the outside, but the one thing I won't stand for is illegal activity. I have a feeling you wouldn't. You're tough, but I can tell you've got a good heart. Somebody framed my poor Ronnie, I just know it. Could you give this to Ronnie for me?
A letter?
Yes, for Ronnie. I want him to fight back. Mr. Light. Okay, you've got it. Just relax and leave it all to us.
Desiree's letter added to the court record. Alright, let's see. Oh, that's right. Here's this from your wife.
Oh, from Desi. Thank you.
Letter given to Mask Star to Mask. Actually, more like taken.
My dear Ronnie, how are you? I'm doing fine.
He's clutching onto that letter so hard the ink is going to be squeezed out.
You look so happy. You should write a letter to Mystic Maya too, Mr. Nick.
Mr. Lawyer.
Yes.
In the letter that Desiree wrote, she said, ask this guy to be your lawyer.
Huh?
I know this would be asking a lot, but could you please take my case? My trial starts tomorrow.
Hang on a second. He can't be your lawyer.
Why not?
What do you mean, why not? We're the victims of this case, right? Victims of this Damask guy.
Well, yeah, but according to Desiree, he didn't do it.
She said, poor man. He's deluded himself into thinking he did it. Right, Nick? Come on! She could be lying to protect her husband.
Well, that's true. No, actually not. Actually, it's hard to say. Oh no, it's spreading! No, please! I'll give you the treasure of your choice in return. What should I do? Well, Mr. Delight, I've decided to give it a shut it, Months! But then, really, you will?
Hey, what are you doing, Nick? He's a thief. You can't trust him.
Well, he may be a thief. But I think there's more to this case than meets the eye.
Mr. Nick, I was wrong about you. I shouldn't have trusted you.
But pearls?
I can't believe you defend the person after what he did to Mystic Maya. I'll never forgive you. Ever! Ah! Pearly, wait!
This is going to be ugly.
I'll go after her.
Shut it, Months! Sorry about that. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. Well, you couldn't have known she'd react like that. I guess I may as well start investigating. Oh, Maya, where's Pearls?
She says she's going back to the office. Go check in on her later, would you?
And what about you? Are you okay with me taking Mr. Delight's case?
Yeah, I'm fine, Nick. I believe in you.
I think I'm going to cry. I know you have a lot of work to do. I really appreciate it.
Okay, Nick, let's get the show on the road. Ah, Mr. Nick, welcome back.
Oh, hey, Pearls. You're back too, I see.
I went and brought us a strawberry cake. I'll go make some tea to go with it.
Hey, Pearls.
It looks like she feels really bad about what happened at the detention center. Mr. Nick, I was wrong. I should have trusted you.
Is this our way of apologizing?
I forgive you. Never. Mr. Maya, the tea is ready. Oh, thanks. Come on, Mr. Nick, please have some of this cake.
Yeah, thanks. Pearls?
Oh, excuse me, I was in the middle of cleaning the toilet.
Hey, it's okay, I just cleaned it this morning.
Too late.
This might be a good time for me to ask about her. I first met Pearls a year ago. It was when that murder happened at Karain Village. I still remember what she said to me when we first met. Refresh my memory when we were watching that one clip the other day. Is it Karain or is it actually pronounced something else?
You're Mr. Nick, right? You're Mystic Maya's special someone.
Either or? I guess so. Hey, Maya, I always thought it was because she was young, but
But what?
Pearls, I think she's got the wrong idea about you and me.
Huh? There's something you need to understand.
What is it?
It's kind of like a Korean village custom. Sort of. There are hardly any men in Korean village.
Now that you mention it, I never actually saw any men there when I visited.
I'm pretty sure I told you about it a long time ago. About how spiritual powers run very strong in the Fae family.
Yeah, you did. And that's why you're undergoing training to be a spirit medium, right?
Yeah. The thing is, only women can actually inherit the spiritual power. That's why the whole culture of Korean village kind of revolves around its women.
Well, that's understandable. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, but because of that, there tends to be a lot of unsuccessful marriages.
Oh?
Well, men start to feel left out after a while, and then they just start leaving. Especially if the man has a daughter.
Are you saying that Pearl's father?
He's gone. He left the village when she was very young.
Boy, that's tough.
Yeah, and she grew up seeing nothing but unhappy marriages all around her. That's why she's so sensitive to things like that.
Pearl seems to love you a lot.
Well, it's because I'm her only cousin, and, well, because of the murder case last year, Pearlie's mother is...
Oh yeah. I remember now. Pearl's mother, Morgan Fay. She's serving a prison term in isolation right now.
So you see, I'm the only family Pearlie has right now. But it's the same for me, too.
Maya.
My mother's gone, too.
So your mother's still missing?
Yeah, and no one has any idea where she is.
Maya's mother, Misty Fay, the current master of the Korean channeling technique. She disappeared 17 years ago after getting involved in a certain police case. But you sure she's still alive, right?
Yeah, I know she is. It's sort of a spirit medium thing.
And if your mother doesn't come back, then what?
Then according to the laws of the village, I'll become the next master.
Mystic Maya, the master of the Korean technique. Sounds like a heavy responsibility.
Yeah, but there's no one else with the blood of the Fae main family who's a spirit medium. Well, Nick, why don't we go out and start investigating? We're not going to learn anything just sitting around the office.
Yeah, I know. But first I want to talk to Pearls.
Mr. Nick?
Yeah?
I acted like a baby.
Pearls.
I doubted you, even though Mystic Maya trusted you completely. I guess I still have a lot of training to do. Mr. Nick?
Yes?
From the bottom of my heart, I apologize for what I said.
It's okay. I should be the one apologizing.
Well, I'm going out for a little bit.
Huh? Where are you going?
I may be small, but I still have a lot of spirit channeling power. So I'm going to show you that can be useful too, by finding some evidence.
Hey, wait a... she sure runs fast.
Nick, let's back off and give her some room, okay?
Yeah. Alright, where to next here? Oh my god! What the heck do we have going on here? Chemistry set? At forensic analysis, most likely. A sonogram, I think? No, phonograph? And that picture. Gaudy. This is a detective agency? Looks more like the set of some B-grade horror movie.
Hello? Is anyone here?
It looks like nobody's home.
What a waste of time. Hey, I know. Let's take that framed picture back with us as a memento.
Don't you dare, Maya! Guess we'll have to try back later. Let's do some examining here. What a creepy painting. It's like he's looking right at me.
Maybe we should put up a big portrait of you in the office, Nick. I can even paint it for you. Maybe you can pose while cleaning the toilet?
I think I prefer something more dignified.
Hey, Nick, what's this thing here?
It's called a gramophone. Oh, I was way off. In the old days, people used them to listen to music.
You can't be serious.
I think it's probably for purifying the air or something.
I bet you 50 cents. Come on, what do you say?
Forget it. You'll never pay up when you lose.
Whoa, it's a huge hearth.
That's a fireplace. So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Right, sorry. Oh, come on, Nick. I would have been open it. Come on, Nick. I would have been open to that, too. I know it can be said as a hearth or a fireplace. Either or. That's one impressive bookshelf filled with some very impressive books. My Life as an Ace Detective. Unabridged version by Luke Atme. Ace Detective. Hey, he's even got one of those ships in the bottle thingies. Ah, would you look at that? There's a little Luke Atme doll at the helm. How cute. There's a microscope here, too. I wonder if he was researching something. The glass slides have different names on them. This one says Atme Virus? This guy's just dying to make a name for himself, huh? It's getting kind of irritating, actually. This desk is literally covered with all sorts of chemistry equipment. Oh, I just love chemistry. Say, Nick, I bet you didn't know this, but water's made up of carbon and hydrogen. No, not carbon. Oxygen! Oxygen and hydrogen. Oh? Well, there are always alternative theories, I guess. If by alternative theories you mean the ones you make up inside that head of yours. I don't think carbon and hydrogen even bonds together, now that I think about it. And if it did, it's not something desirable. Alright, literally got nothing else to look at, so let's move. There's gotta be something we haven't presented yet. Excuse me, but take a look at the faintest idea. Well, I tried on that one. Nope. Maya! Oh my god! Adrian! And what the heck happened? You're suddenly a hot mess!
Oh, Miss Andrews. I'm sorry. It's my fault. Your precious urn. Your precious urn!
Please, calm down. What's wrong?
It never ends. Everything I touch ends in failure. Maya, I'm sorry. I'll do anything to make it up to you. No, it's okay. I don't look at it, but I'm good with my hands. I can make you another urn.
Pottery?
Hold on. Just wait, okay? Breathe. Calm down and talk to us. Forgive me. Forgive me.
So when did you get the calling card from Mask to Mask?
Let's see. Exactly 10 days ago, I was going to show it to the police, but that detective stopped me.
So you asked Detective Atme to help with security?
Yes. In fact, it was about 20 days ago that I hired him. He seemed to know much more about Mask to Mask than the police.
So you hired him for security even before the calling card arrived?
Well, yes. I had a premonition that something bad might happen. I learned to trust my hunches.
So that's why there are security cameras even in the basement warehouse?
Yes, Lordy Taylor is serious about their security measures. It was their way of saying, bring it on, to any potential thieves.
Well, he sure brought it last night and even left with a nice souvenir.
Can you tell us a bit about the security for the treasure exhibit? It was all my fault. I never should have called this paltry little collection a treasure exhibit anyway.
Why do you say that? The urn was stolen and is a pretty important object.
Maybe, but its actual value after appraisal was, well,
practically zero. After it being smashed like that, yes.
0? I polished it until, well, it was just about glowing. I thought maybe I could make it look more valuable. But that urn contains the soul of Mr. Gami. Anyway, I left all the security arrangements to Detective Atme. But 5 days ago, I began receiving all sorts of other exhibit items from Coraine. Lots of people started going in and out of the warehouse down there. So maybe one of them was actually Mask to Mask in disguise. No, I personally checked out everyone that came through here, so that's not possible.
Knowing Adrian, she probably even checked out what they ate for breakfast that morning.
Miss Andrews? I know. It's all my fault. But what's done is done. I'll make it up by making a new urn for you.
I'm just wasting my time. She's too far gone. No one in here. Okay, I think she calmed down pretty damn quickly. that didn't work. That didn't work either. Oh boy, sheesh. She's too far gone. She's probably not receptive to anything at the moment. Ugh, what do I do?
Hello?
Well, well, how lovely it is to see you again, my dear. Welcome to my abode. Relax and soak up the atmosphere. We're actually kind of, shh, silence. There's the iframe there. Ow, hey, come on. Precisely as I expected. What is... Zari! The truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. A lawyer and a spirit medium. Am I correct?
I think we've already been through this.
So my estimation was correct, Zari! How truly elegant. Now then, what can I do for you? You mentioned before that you were on guard duty all alone last night. Precisely. This is my 5th encounter with my arch enemy. I refuse to allow anyone to interfere with the rightful pursuit of my prey.
I've heard you've been after Mask to Mask since his very first theft?
Yes, my dear. I see you have done your homework. In his very first heist, the vile thief pilfered the famous jewel, the Tear of Emanon. I encountered him in the museum's sacred hall, the crime scene itself.
So that's why you were hired as a security for the treasure exhibit?
I'm pretty sure he said that Adrian Andrews hired him. Yes, I borrowed equipment from Lordy Taylor and set the perfect trap. You must mean the security camera?
But I thought you were watching the area yourself, too. So how did Master Mask manage to steal the urn?
That's the million-dollar question. What is Master Damask's modus operandi?
Mr. Atme, did you know about the sacred urn?
I'm interested in only one thing, my dear, and that is Mask to Mask. Sacred urn? That's nothing to do with this case. But wasn't that what Mask to Mask stole this time? I am a hunter, sir. The urn was nothing more than a lure to catch my prey. Do you also remember the shape of the individual peanuts you throw to pigeons?
I don't think I like this guy's attitude, Nick.
Well, anyway, it looks like he doesn't know about the urn.
There's something that's kind of bothering me.
Please, my dear, ask me anything you'd like. After all, we are but seekers wandering alone in the dark.
Well, I was wondering how Master Mask managed to steal the urn. I mean, isn't it strange that you don't seem to know?
Yeah, now that you mention it, it is strange. After all, you were on guard that night at the scene of the crime. Unless you were sound asleep. You should have at least seen Mask to Mask. What the? Psych-locks! It's a psych-lock.
Psych-lock? Hey, Nick, what's this psych-lock thing?
Well, your Magatama lets me see when people are keeping secrets. By breaking their mental locks, I can find out what those secrets are.
What? This Magatama has that kind of power?
Maya, you're the one who gave me this Magatama last year.
Well, it's true that this Magatama is a prized family heirloom, but Pearly was the one that actually imbued it with spiritual powers, right? That's why I don't really know much about what it can do.
This is the woman that's going to take over the Korean channeling school someday?
So how do you do it? How do you break the psych-lock thing?
Well, you present the Magatama to the person with the secret.
Cool! I can't wait to see it in action. Come on, try it out.
Oh boy, I think the future master still needs to learn how to be patient. Oh, let me save here. So this is the first psych lock of the game. And it's only one lock, so there's a chance that this could be very, very easy. Well, let's see what we're going to be capable of asking.
Take that!
Mask to Mask MO. Detective Atney, you were standing guard at the scene of the crime. There's no way you didn't see Mask to Mask commit the crime. Well, now, I can hardly see why you're so positive about that. Yes, indeed, I was guarding the warehouse. That much is true. But I can tell you for certain that not a single person passed through that door. I'm not sure why, but the Satney guy is lying through his teeth. Yeah. If no one passed through the door, then why did the camera catch some kind of data? I know. I'll show him some proof. Detective Atney, I have here proof that someone went through that door last night.
Take that!
There was a security camera set up at the scene of the crime. It should have automatically taken a photo of anyone that went through that door. Precisely. I hope you don't mind, but we've already gotten our hands on the camera data. As you can see, the camera went off exactly once last night. What? But my monocle didn't catch anyone in its flash. It must be some kind of computer malfunction. It must be. Maybe it was your monocle that malfunctioned. What? Are you saying that I didn't do my duty properly? Detective Atney, you must have seen the thief last night. The question is, why are you trying to hide it? If he's hiding it, there must be some reason. Some reason he desperately wants to keep hidden. I've got just the piece of evidence to prove it. The question is, do we actually? Hide it, hide it, hide it. Think, think, think. The only evidence that would pop out in this case would be either the sword, being that it's bent, and the statue having been moved. Okay, let's suppose you didn't manage to see Mask to Mask. In that case, the reason you didn't at that time because you were unconscious would be the next. I'm afraid that is making a guess is not enough. Time to put your money where your mouth is. Show me your evidence.
Take that!
Well, Detective Atney, you were knocked unconscious by the thief, weren't you? Surely you must be joking. You think that I, Luke Atney, could be knocked unconscious so easily? This sword proves it. That's... Before the theft, this sword was in the hand of the statue of Ami Faye. Furthermore, at the time, it was not bent. There's only one explanation. You were struck on the head and knocked unconscious by this sword. Well, Detective, how about it? I'm impressed. You truly are an ace attorney. Didn't even break a sweat. Well, at least not me. I can't deny there may be a small hint of truth in that you say. So you were knocked out with the thief first clobbered you? Clobber. That's an ugly way of saying it, but I suppose you could put it that way. The coward struck at the precise moment I turned to look at the computer. So you never noticed that the thief had entered the warehouse? No, the coward must have wormed his way in through somewhere besides the door. Perhaps the air ducts of the sewer pipes. Then my arch-nemesis struck me on the head behind with that gruesome item there. Ouch! Mr. Atney should have had his poor head examined. I'd say so, if it was strong enough to leave a dent in the sword. You could say that again. How could he have underestimated the thief that badly? Shichishito updated in the court record. Well, looks like we got one thing cleared up anyway. Huh? What's that? What? That Atney is the greatest ace detective in the world? No, that he never actually saw the thief. Oh, that's right. So the thief may not even be Mask to Mask. Just one moment, Sir Lawyer. The thief was unquestionably Mask to Mask. But you never actually saw him. Perhaps so, but I installed the security camera for just such a contingency. Oh? Last night, the camera went off exactly once. Behold! This is a photo of the dastardly thief taken by the security camera. That's him! And the statue is moved. The paint is all over the floor. Mask to mask! The thief can be none other than the arch-criminal Mask to Mask. After all, he has a very good reason for committing such brazen crimes. What are you talking about? So, what do you mean by he had a very good reason? Exactly that. Mr. Delight had a very good reason to dress up and commit those crimes. There should be a green envelope somewhere in his room. You'll need to go and investigate. But how would you know about that? Have you forgotten? You're speaking to the finest ace detective ever to walk the face of the earth. The most brilliant mind since, well, ever. Look at me. Well, I guess we better go take a look, just in case. Oof. Man, the air is so stuffy here, I'm starting to get a headache. I'm out of here. Let me out! Whew. Let me get a drink on that one. Thank you for that streptidine. All right, let's see here. Nope. Nope. Even with that update. No one here. She's still... God, she's still wound up. I don't see how the color of the paint is in any way important. No reason. The statue wasn't where it is now. It's right next to the door. Well, if someone moved it, it was probably the criminal. Like being watched by Mr. Gami when he stole the urn. Hey, cut it out! You're giving me the creeps with that kind of talk. Precious urn was right there on the other side of these doors. Yeah, and according to the security camera data, someone was in there last night. What I'd like to do to him? Good question. Let's take a look at it. Huh? It says property of Lordy Taylor on it, so it's borrowed? Kind of strange for an ace detective, don't you think? According to the computer data, someone did in fact go through these big doors last night, right? Yeah, I guess so. The shutter did go off once, you know. Ah! That's a... Oh, God, not again. Damn it, Phoenix. I'm really starting to like this thing. It's so cool looking. Well, if it's bent back into shape. I like to strap it to my waist and walk around town like a samurai. Careful, Gumshoe will lock you up and throw away the key if you're caught.
Dick!
We're already at the detention center, so there's no point in... Yeah. maybe there's something we forgot to ask. I have no need to save that finding... Oh, brother. Oh, this hog thing again. What about this person here, Detective Atney?
Something wrong? Did the cat get your tongue or something?
That photo leaves me with a indistinct feeling. In this case, I'm afraid my perspicacity has been left vaunting? I think he's trying to say he doesn't have any information. This man surrendered police, admitting that he was masked to mask. Maybe so, but I'm not convinced that he's really behind the theft. He is. He sounds pretty sure. Just look at his forehead. It's all in the shape of his mouth and eyes. This is the classic face of a thief. It's unmistakable.
Is there anything that isn't unmistakable to you?
I wonder... Just curious. This person is Svari, an ace detective. Am I correct? But I was the one asking you. This photo simply isn't enough information. I'm afraid I can't be absolutely certain. But the intelligence of those eyes indicates a man of deep wisdom and insight.
Stop messing around, Nick, and just ask him already.
But this guy is scary. Scary narcissist. Oh, God. Okay, doesn't seem like there's much to be able to ask here. Yeah, top secret my ass. He's got all that. I think I already been through this one. Seeing her husband anyway. Skyrockets, I didn't know people use those before. Oh. You know my husband in Mask to Mask? Mask to Mask? Of course. I know all about it. My husband is his biggest fan. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, what? Huh? Oh, we already did this. Okay, I'm kind of starting to get lost here. Where would I go from here? Yes, this is an Ask of You chat. Oh, wait a minute. Hey, Nick, remember what Detective Atney said? Exactly that. Mr. Delight had a very good reason to dress up and commit those crimes. There should be a green envelope somewhere in his room. You'll need to go and investigate. A green envelope, huh? I find it very suspicious how he would be that specific. Looks like this is it. Okay, let's have a look. If you don't want your true identity revealed to the world, come to KB Security at 1 a.m. on October 12th and bring 50,000. 50,000? This is a blackmail letter. Sure looks like a major clue, all right. Oh, someone's at the door. I'll be right back. Won't be but a second, I promise. Oh, thank you for coming. That's nice of you. When I see a damsel in distress, I just can't help myself. Please, come on in. I'll make some coffee. Really? Okay, I guess I'll make myself at home, pretty lady. Who's it? Wait a minute. I know that voice.
Oh, Nicky boy. I'm so sorry, but I got another guess.
Ah! You're... Nick, it's you! And Maya too! What a fluke! Oh, god damn it, I had a feeling.
Ah, Larry! Long time no see. What? You know each other? Nicky boy?
Nick! Do you and this girl... You know, there's something going on? It's the bots! Something? If you mean what I think...
I underestimated you, Nick. A gorgeous lady like this?
And married too? Way to go, dude! I knew it. Just when I think things couldn't get worse, it's time to cue in the butts! Larry Butts. Ever since grade school, he's been not exactly a close friend, but yeah, we know each other.
Hey, man, that wasn't very nice. I was your first client.
We've got the storied history, he and I. And what he used to say still rings true. When something smells, it's usually the butts.
Hey, come on now. You're embarrassing me. And in front of this pretty little thing here.
So, you two are old childhood friends, I see.
That's so sweet.
You two go ahead and catch up on old times. I'm going to go check on my bike.
Nice girl, that Desi. So how have you been, Nick?
Too busy if you really want to know. So, what have you been up to this whole time? It's been 2 years since I heard from you. And what's with those clothes? You look, well, weird.
Hey, man, that's what I called for. This is my uniform for my part-time job. I can't believe it's been 2 years. They say time flies when you're having fun.
What's wrong?
Nick, I gotta tell you, women, I don't trust them anymore.
You got dumped again?
Well, you know, Bennifer, I followed her all the way from Japan 2 years ago. That's where I met the famous Caddy Tom. My whole life changed.
Bennifer? Caddy Tom? I've never heard of either of them.
Anyway, dude, Caddy Tom chose Hollywood over me. Can you believe it?
Well, actually, anyway, sounds like you had quite the adventure.
Women, they're so...
Butts, don't say anything you're gonna regret.
Oh, but you're different, Maya. You're not like the rest.
Looks like he's still in the same old Larry. So, what are you doing here anyway?
Huh? Well, what do you mean by that? Just a natural-born nice guy, is all. Well, actually, I picked this up last night while I was working.
A wallet? You say you found this last night?
Yeah, I have a driver's license in it, so I figured I'd just return it myself. Yeah.
Found by Larry at his part-time security job's company building. Night of the crime. Hang on. See that for a minute. I knew it. Dez's picture is in here. I'm gonna yuck you into the void.
Yeah, I guess he really digged his wife, huh? Hey, Nick, it's not what you're thinking at all!
No, I'm pretty sure it is. You haven't changed a bit.
Ah, no way, man. I mean, she's a married woman. That's just bad news.
He really is here just to check out Miss Delight.
So you say you found it at your job, right? Yeah, I'm working for a private security company as a guard. Chicks just love a guy in uniform, you know?
A security guard, huh? So that's what that uniform is all about. So, what time was it when you found this last night?
Huh? Are you asking that? Trying to see if I got an alibi?
You're not the one on the hook for a crime this time, buddy.
I guess it was around 1 in the morning on the first floor of our company building.
What was Mr. Delight's wallet doing there?
Anyway, there's nothing weird about that. After all, he works there.
He works there? You mean Mr. Delight?
Sure, here, take a look at this. It's right here in his wallet.
What's this card?
It's a key card for the security company. See? It's got a serial number on it right here. There's no mistake about it.
You said you were working part-time at a security company, right?
That's right. Why are you making that scary face?
Security company, huh? Something's not quite secure about Larry working there. I need to find out as much as I can about this key card. So, you sure about this key card?
Yep, that's the key card we use at the building I work in. According to the serial number, this one is for the CEO's office. You need to get it into that room, and every time you use that card, it leaves a record.
It leaves a record?
Yeah, it tells you exactly who entered the room and when.
Larry, I need that data.
Whoa, slow down, man. Sorry, but that data is off limits to outsiders. If I lost a job, I'd never have a chance with Dizzy.
It's times like these when I wish lawyers weren't so powerless. You didn't touch anything in the wallet, did you?
Hey, man, be serious. You know what I was interested in?
If Mask the Mask doesn't look out, he's gonna be the victim of a robbery himself. Oh boy. Don't want your I'll take that red diamond you received the other day instead. Red diamond? Yep, she really is far gone. Literally just grab the letter. Nothing on the wallet. Friend, I've known this troublemaker ever since grade school. No, he's not gonna... Distinctly indistinctive. Oh, damn. Unfortunately, that's probably one of the only things I agree with him on. Distinctly indistinctive. Maybe. There's gotta be more I can present here. Remember, Larry stealing Edgeworth's money got Phoenix in trouble with the teacher. Yeah, I remember that. I just saw something. What is it? Actually a hot chick under that costume. Forget about it. It's a guy. Trust me.
Man, you're killing my buzz, dude.
Boy, talk about someone who has a one-track mind. Nothing to say.
That Dizzy is an awesome lady, all right. It's been a long time since I felt this way. I think I'm really in love this time.
For a long time, huh? Yeah, well, except for what I feel for you, Maya. I don't think even he knows what he's saying anymore.
You can learn a few tricks from me, Nick.
Yeah, like what?
Look at my hair, for example. It points straight up, right?
But your hair,
on the other hand, points backwards. That's no good at all, man. It's defeatist. You gotta aim high for the stars.
I can't find a counter-argument for that.
Whoa, who is this? Come on, man, don't hold out on me.
Forget about it. It's on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know.
Hey, now, I thought we were pals. I got a major thing for girls with black sleeve shirts and glasses.
How do you know that?
If they have an orange-colored memo pad, I really lose my cool.
He has to be making that up. He can't really know Adrian.
Can he?
Now I think I seem to have a potential lead again. Maybe. Nope. Present the other girls to him. Oh boy.
Be serious, Nick. I couldn't care less about Mystic mumbo-jumbo stuff. Of course, Maya's a different story.
Talk about your mixed messages. Well, I've already presented that. Be serious?
Hey, I remember her. That's Maya's big sister.
Wow, you really do remember.
Yeah, who could forget? A couple of gorgeous sisters. Abba, abba.
You hear that, Nick? Gorgeous. Oh yeah, that's right. When I defended Larry, Maya was still alive.
Ow, hey, come on!
Wow, you're even cuter than the last time I saw you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you look like totally different than 2 years ago. Don't you think, Nick? Maybe it's because we're always together, but she looks pretty much the same to me. Oh, what a cutie! Hey, Nick, so what's the deal between you and this girl?
Hey, that's my cousin. Her name's Pearl Faye.
Pearl, huh?
Too bad.
Never need two girls with the same name. That's one rule I can't break. I think the fact that she's only 9 years old would break the rule somewhere! Yeah, you think? Jesus. Okay, I don't have anything else to present. Is there anything we can talk about? Nope. Thanks, Jeffrey. Oh, shush. Yeesh. Ugh. I don't want to think about that. Yuck. Funny, you had no qualms about selling samurai dogs just 2 years ago. Something come. Listen, I'm a security guard. I'm not here to sell you juicy bits of info and chew the fat, man. Oh, God. Hey, Larry, what about this? What? If you got something to say, then say it already. Huh? A blackmail letter? Do you know anything about this? What? I don't know anything about Alexis, and that's the truth. Huh? What? I can't believe you do this to me. I thought you were my friend. $50,000? I don't have that kind of money. No, you don't understand. This blackmail letter was sent to Ron Delight. Man, you scared out of me. I almost had a heart attack, you idiot. Wait, I'm the idiot? Yeah, I was totally confused because it says KB Security right on the envelope. Yeah, so what? Shut it, Muntz. That's where I've got a part-time job at KB Security. What? Sounds like I should really find out some more info about this KB Security company. KB Security, the company in the blackmail letter. You know about it? That's where I work, yeah. In fact, I'm on the job right now. Huh? So what are you doing here then? Well, the boss is away right now, and you know what mice do when the cat's away. Yes. Anyway, how far is this company? Let me see, about 30 minutes by car, I guess? Well, you fly down the road anyway. Well, this apartment building is pretty close to Lordy Taylor, right? And it would make roughly an hour to go from here to KB Security and back. Ron DeLight was at KB Security when the robbery occurred, then... Whoa. Then he couldn't have stolen the sacred urn. Hey, Nick, your phone.
Hello? Is this the Wright residence?
Oh, Pearls. Where are you?
I thought I'd go to Lordy Taylor to try and find some more clues, but I'm afraid I've gotten lost.
What? Give me that phone, Nick. But Pearly, where are you right now?
I was walking along and found myself in front of that person's office.
That person? Who?
That person who doesn't act his age and always says sorry when he's excited.
Look at me, Ace Detective.
Okay, stay right there. We're coming to get you. All right, I'm a little scared.
All right, let's go, Maya.
Oh, wait a second, Nick.
What?
That phone call just now. Sounded like a real cutie.
Another one of your special friends. Larry, do not go there. Say goodbye to Miss Delight for me, would you, Larry? I am getting the frick out of here. Oh. Whoa, where'd that bag come from? Oh, man, that was such a good time. I'm getting the dick.
Mr. Nick, Mystic Maya. Pearly. I never thought I'd see the two of you again.
Well, that was quick. So, is Mr. Ace Detective out of the office? Crying like a little bit. Oh, come on, that's mean.
Yes, when I arrived here, there wasn't a single soul in sight. Say, Nick, does it look like something's changed since we were here last?
Now that you mention it.
This bag, I'm sure it wasn't here before. It looks quite full. I wonder what it could be in here. Hey, Nick, come on, open it up.
Hey, wait a minute. We can't just open his private property.
Don't be such a fuddy-duddy. This is an important investigation.
That's true, and truth be told, I have to admit I'm kind of curious.
Well, what's in there?
Hang on a sec, I'm taking it out now. Whatever it is, it feels kind of hard and smooth. Well, hello there!
Nick! He's here!
What are you doing, sir lawyer? I'm shocked to see a servant of the court ignoring the law so flagrantly. I'm really sorry. Maya made me do it.
Nick, I can't believe you.
Gentleman never uses a lady's excuse for his own poor behavior. The real question is, can you afford to waste such time lollygagging around about here?
What do you mean by that?
Perhaps I should make myself more clear. Tomorrow's trial. Sorry! Shall we say the figurative Sir William will be dropping his pants before lunchtime?
Wow, Nick, sounds like it's going to be really exciting.
What's going to happen at trials tomorrow that's so dramatic? Do you know the biggest mistake so far has been, Sir Lawyer? It was becoming a lawyer in the first place.
That certainly does sound like a big mistake, Mr. Nick.
Tomorrow will be a day to remember. Look at me, will take a stand. And then sorry, my testimony will prove to be the undoing of the lot of you. Yes, all of you. I will unmask you as the thief's co-conspirators.
Conspirators?
You're quick on the defensive, I see. However, it's not that I am your greatest enemy. There's a far more dangerous threat than you will ever face during the trial.
What are you talking about?
Sir Lawyer, if you truly are who you say you are, I'm sure you've heard of him. His name is Godot. Why does that name sound familiar, and why do I feel like I should? Godot. You have taken a step down the path of foolishness. Trying to defend a career criminal who deserves nothing less than the death penalty.
Hey, last time I checked, no one for sure no one knows for sure that Mr. Delight is really Damask.
My dear lady, times may change, but people sadly do not. Well, you will understand this when you are more mature.
Who's this Godot person?
It's not surprising that a spirit medium has not heard the name. Godot, the prosecutor whose equal cannot be found in his country, but in... Oh god, it's the guy with the visor, isn't it? Godot, a legend or myth. Men pin a lifetime of hopes on the chance to simply meet him.
Prosecutor Godot. The best prosecutor in the country isn't Godot, it's Mr. Edgeworth. Isn't that right, Nick?
It's no surprise that spiritual mediums such as yourself would know nothing of this. But Ace Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth is currently traveling abroad.
Huh?
In fact, it was Mr. Edgeworth who acknowledged Godot as the best in this country.
And you agree with that?
Most certainly. In fact, you could call him the Luke Atme of the prosecutor's office.
Well, that's good to hear. The prosecution has a fighting chance tomorrow. Mr. Nick, is this Godot really that strong?
I seem to remember hearing about someone like that. Not surprising, some people spend their entire lives idly waiting for his appearance. It looks like we're done investigating for the day. Sir Lawyer, the stage has been set and all the pieces are finally in place. All that remains now is for the dance to begin. A new prosecutor, an ace detective, and a thief. This will be one tough trial. To be continued. Oh boy, let me get my lights up here. I forgot to change that. Oh boy. Alright, time to see what this guy is like. October 13th, 9:36 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 4. Drink up here.
Hey, Nick.
What is it? Is something wrong?
Nah, but did you see all the people here? It's crazy. Oh, so check out the Master Mask Glossy I bought.
bought this where?
From the little tents in front of the courthouse. They have all sorts of things for sale. You know, I'm a sucker for this kind of stuff.
Come on, I'm guilty. Throw the book at me.
Who's screaming like that?
Oh, Mr. Wright, you made it.
Yeah, I did, but it doesn't look like things are going to get any less ugly for you.
Because I did it. I'm the criminal. Me.
He's at it again.
I sent the calling card to Lord Taylor. I admit it. But you don't have the sacred urn, right? Well, that's true, but that doesn't mean I didn't commit the crime. Normally, when I say, of course you didn't, I'm being sarcastic, but you, yikes! Anyway, I admit that I'm guilty, so make sure they give me a guilty verdict, please! Oh, there you are, Ronnie. Bonjour, sweetie. Oh, Jessie, honey. Bonjour! Well, actually, I don't really know why I should be speaking French to you at a time like this.
Leave it all to me, Ronnie. I swear I will protect you.
You see, actually the thief is, me.
Can I tell you something, Nicky boy? I can guarantee that my Ronnie is innocent. If he is declared guilty, I'll be ever so cross with you.
So why are you smiling when you say it?
Well, if you'll excuse me, I've got some errands I need to take care of. I'm counting on you, Nicky boy. Good luck.
To be honest, I really don't know whether Ron is Master Mask or not. Why do I get a sneaky suspicion? Let me look at something. Probably overthinking it, but why do I feel like something is off between that picture? There's got to be some significance for the publicity photo. Yeah, where is the... What do they call it? The brooch. The brooch is missing. Whether that plays a part, I don't know. There's only one thing I'm sure of. He doesn't have the sacred urn right now. Mr. Delight, 8, it's time for you to enter the courtroom. For the time being, I guess I'll have to trust Desiree. October 13th, 10 a.m. District Courtroom number 6. Order in the court. Will everyone please rise? Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Ron Delight. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Now, hey, come on! What was that for? What about the prosecution? Are you prepared to... What a stupid question. What did you say? Fine, let me ask you then, Your Honor. Are you ready? Are you ready to pass judgment? No, I'm not! I will pass judgment after I hear arguments from both sides. Well, if you're not ready yourself, you shouldn't expect others to be. That's a rule to live by. Who are you? I am Godot, legendary prosecutor. I've never lost a case.
Ah, he's the one that Detective Atney was talking about.
Yes, your reputation precedes you. What kind of cases have you dealt with so far? Huh. None. What did you say? Very cocksure of yourself, aren't you, Godot? I've never prosecuted a case before. Never? You said you never lost before. Exactly. I've never lost. I never won before either. Oh, geez. So he's basically starting with a 0-0 record here, and yet he is so confident that he can win this. Quite arrogant for a beginner, aren't you? Even the mightiest of redwoods begin their lives as mere saplings. Yes, but a mask? In a court of law? Don't you know anything? No matter the man, we all wear masks, either on our faces or over our hearts. How poetic. What is this guy, a phantom DE? More like Godick!
This guy is a real deal, all right, Nick.
Why does it seem that all the prosecutors are the real deal? So we finally meet Mr. Phoenix Trite.
Nick, is he a friend of yours?
No, I don't have any friends that call me Trite. Just Who is this masked man? I returned from the depths of hell to do battle with you. Well then, Prosecutor Gobo, it's not Gobo, it's Godot, Your Honor. Okay, I was actually close when I was saying the pronunciation earlier. In any case, please give your opening statement. Opening statement? Those things are not fit for even dogs to consume. I have only one thing to say before we start. To you, Mr. Trite. What is it? Are you familiar with the saying, a chain is only as strong as its weakest link? I wonder, how much can you withstand before you and your case break in two? Well then, let's hear from the first witness. And here's the dick again. My name is... No one has asked for your name, witness. The important thing is what you know. That is all. Start talking. We're listening. Yes, sir. All right, witness. First, let's hear about what you know about the theft that stole the urn. About the thief that stole the urn. Yes, sir. Master Mask's crimes. Master Mask is a master thief that first started his crime spree 6 months ago. He's so confident that he sends his calling card before he even commits the crime. This was his 5th heist, and as usual he set a card onto Lordy Taylor. His pattern is to always go after only the most precious art pieces. That's why we're sure it was Master Mask, sir. It fits his M.O. to a T. So then the actual identity of this Master Mask is Mr. Godot, what are you... Did I really have to hear the gulp sound effect there? We're in the middle of a trial here, Mr. Godot. Blacker than a moonless night, hotter and more bitter than hell itself. That is coffee. I figured it was coffee he was drinking. I'm sure you can grant me at least this much. Your Honor, please, proceed. Very well, it's only coffee after all. Yeah, and I'm just getting hydrated again. And I already feel like I'm already running low on this. Okay. What? You can't be letting him slide this early in the trial? Proceed with your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Well, Nick, what are you gonna do? As long as they haven't brought up Mr. Delight's identity, all we can do is show that it wasn't Master Mask who stole the urn. Hold it! Have you been involved in the investigation from the beginning? Yep. Nobody knows about the thief more than me, pal. It's true. I'm a Zvari, author on thieves. An author? He's written books about thieves? I think he probably meant to say authority. The fact that this guy can slip through even my fingers shows how good he is, pal. It's easy when those fingers happen to be butterfingers. So nobody knows about the thief more than you, huh? You got it, pal. Except maybe for the thief's mom, that is. Funny. But isn't there someone who knows even more about him than the police? You don't mean Detective Zvari, do you? Who is this person? Zvari. He sounds German. Oh my goodness. Okay, so me giving him that over-the-top German accent wasn't too inaccurate either. His name is Luke Adme, sir. I guess I shouldn't have made up such a silly name for him. What the heck? I guess he's not all that famous after all. Anyway, it's true that he did manage to retrieve the last time the thief stole. Oh, I see. Seems you're not the expert you claim to be. Oop. It looks like the thief is toying with me even now. Hold it! Have you seen all of these so-called calling cards? Of course I have. Except the person in charge of the treasure exhibit never brought out their card to the police. So I didn't see this one until after the crime occurred.
That's because Detective Atney stopped Miss Andrews from taking it to the police.
Was the calling card that Lordy Taylor received authentic? Well, all the cards have one common identifying feature. But we're not releasing that information to the general public. But you're absolutely certain that this card is real?
Gumshoe can't say it out loud, but I bet he's talking about Master Mask's emblem.
Hold it!
His 5th heist, and your 5th screw up, huh? Objection, pal! That ain't fair. Maybe you could say I screwed up 4 times. But this last time wasn't my fault. I didn't know about the calling card this time. You, of all people, should be chuckling about this, Detective Gumshoe. I just want everyone here in the courtroom to know something. If you ever get a calling card from this guy, don't call some stupid private eye. Call your local police right away. Got me? Back, and I'm guessing you're pretty full there, Airwolf.
Wow, looks like he's really got it in for Detective Atney.
Hold it!
Art pieces? Like what, for example? Well, his first target was the famous Tear of Emanon. What's that? Some kind of especially salty teardrop? Oh, jeez. No, sir. It's a blue diamond. A single rare diamond. Next was the Crown of Bongora. You know, the thing you put on your head. Yeah, we know that. After that, it was the left hand of Hades, and then the portrait of Megina, sir. Detective Atney retrieved the portrait of Megina and returned it to the museum. And the target of his 5th and last robbery was the Sacred Urn, right? But isn't it difficult for him to dispose of such famous art pieces? Well, we assume that he must have some underworld connections.
Somehow, Mr. Delight doesn't look the type.
Yeah, he's a little too sunny to be hanging out in the underworld.
Hold it!
What do you mean when you say it fits his MO to a T? I was thinking of asking the same thing myself. I wish you would listen a little more closely, pal. First of all, there's the calling card. We're 100% certain it's authentic. Then there's the fact that he seemed to know all about the security system. And finally, his target was an art piece. These are all part of the thief's modus operandi. And so, since this robbery seems to fit all those conditions, that's right! It means that Master Mask is behind it!
Nick, it definitely looks like it was Master Mask who stole the urn.
But there's no real evidence either way as to whether Ron Delight is Master Mask. But... Also, the urn hasn't turned up yet, let alone the connection to Mr. Delight himself.
So, even if we know it was Master Mask that did it,
maybe for the time being, I should try to show it wasn't Master Mask that did it. Okay, time to put my thinking cap on here. Let's review what we got right now. So far, the only thing I really notice the difference when it comes to Mask is that the brooch is missing from the thief who took it, but yet the official publicity photo shows that he has a brooch. Where it actually comes into play, I'm not 100% certain yet. And we never got a chance to take a look here, so I'm guessing there's going to be a further trial later on. Let's run this one more time. Okay, I kind of have a gut. What's the name of this case again? The Stolen Turnabout is what it's called. I haven't asked for a hint yet. I have a gut feeling as to what potentially to do here, but...
Objection!
Nope. That wasn't it. So the hint is that it's, for the time being, you should try to show it wasn't Mask to Mask that did it. So what... God. Already at the beginning, and I'm already kind of lost here. What could possibly show... What could contradict the M.O.? Fits his MO to a T. I feel like the contradiction has to be, it's like, show something that it wasn't a mask that did it. And it has to be something that might potentially contradict his MO. I hate to do this already, but you may chime in on this one, chat. What? Wait. Faye's pattern is to go after art, show the urn. Yeah, the urn is far from art. Ah!
Objection!
Can I ask you a little something, Detective Gumshoe? Just hearing the little in that question is making me nervous. You said that he always goes after the most precious art pieces, right? That's right, pal. But there's one problem. That's not what he did in this case. The supposedly priceless urn doesn't exactly rise to the level of precious art. What do you mean? Nick, how can you say such a terrible thing? No, I meant from a financial point of view. I mean, it wouldn't fetch a good price. Well, Prosecutor Godot, what is the value of that urn? The appraisers I spoke to said they couldn't attach a price to it. And I mean that in the worst sense. So in other words, it was not the kind of item that Mask to Mask would normally go after. If I understand you correctly, Mr. Wright, you're saying that the theft of the sacred urn was not the work of Mask to Mask? Yes, that's what I'm saying. Actually, all I did was point out the contradiction. The argument made itself, but, well, first of all, we need to get to this issue cleared up. Was this last robbery the work of Mask to Mask or not? What do you have to say about this, Mr. Godot? This coffee here, it's my own special blend. I call it Godot number 107. I'm trying to decide whether to cut down on the acidity or the bitterness. That's the only thing I've got on my mind right now. Mr. Trite. What? If you're really a man, you should clean up your own mess. Sorry, but I don't get what you mean. If you're saying it wasn't Mask to Mask that stole the urn, then it must be someone imitating Mask to Mask's methods. A fake. A fake Damask? Fake Damask? That sounds so ridiculous, but I like it. Now, before I decide on my coffee, I believe some proof is in order, Mr. Trite. Proof that the person who appeared at Lordy Taylor night was actually a fake. Though I don't approve of Mr. Godot's behavior, his point is valid. Oh, Mr. Wright, we're waiting. It looks like I'm going to have to prove it. I need proof that the person at Lordy Tail that night was, in fact, fake Damask. Well, like I said, the brooch is clearly missing on that costume. Well, it looks like it would come down between the security photo and the publicity photo, which would be used to point out the contradiction, but let's start with this.
Take that!
The proof is right here. This looks like a photo taken by the security camera, but if you look closely, you'll notice something peculiar about it. Well then, why don't you go ahead and show us what it is? Go on, use this pointer and show us just what about this picture is so peculiar.
Take that!
It's right here, of course. You mean Mask to Mask? I have here a piece of reference I would like the court to take a look at. Isn't that the publicity photo I brought this morning? The problem I have with the security camera photo is the brooch on Damask's chest. A breach? Here? Bailiff, get my steed! We need to retreat at once! A brooch, Your Honor! It's a sort of clasp for holding one's cape on. A clasp, eh? Wait, come to think of it. Hold on, let me look at that photo. The cape is missing, too! No brooch, no cape. I noticed the brooch. Shut it, Muntz! I noticed the brooch was missing before I noticed that there was also a cape missing as well. Well, technically he doesn't really have a cape. It's more of a long coat, but still, the brooch was a defining feature. I see now. But that's the mask of the security camera photo. Ah! He has no brooch! That brooch is the same as the emblem on masks. That brooch is the same as the emblem on the Damask's calling card and serves as its symbol. But the thief that broke into Lordy Taylor wasn't wearing a brooch. In other words, this Mask to Mask is a fake! I've been fooled again! Order! It's true, undeniably true. Detective Gumshoe, how could you have overlooked this? I'm sorry, sir. I don't know how I... Hey now, you're an all-star. If you're gonna have a pity party, invite me too. But Mr. Godot, you deserve some blame in this too. How could you have overlooked such a large brooch? The brooch you're talking about? Do you mean this? That's Mask to Mask's brooch! Where did you find it? Well, I've always had a good nose for evidence. I've got it at the scene of the crime. It was hidden in the shadow of a big female Buddha statue. Buddha statue? He must mean the Ami-Fae statue. Why didn't you tell me about that, sir? I always put evidence away in my pocket. After all, it's the safest place for crucial evidence. This guy is one cool customer. It's a little early to be shaken up, isn't it, little lady? That friend of yours left pretty little hickeys on there, too. Hickeys? Hickeys? Oh god, do I even want to hear what's gonna come next? Figuratively speaking, of course. I'm referring to Rhonda Light's fingerprints. What? What? The defendant's fingerprints are on the brooch? Order in the court! Mr. Godot, let's see that brooch. I've grown attached to my metallic girlfriend here. Take good care of her. It appears to have been torn off some clothing. There's a little bit of cloth left on the back. Obviously, there must have been a big struggle that night at the crime scene. Uh-oh, Phoenix, we have a problem. Found at the shadow of the Ami-Fae statue. Looks like it was torn off some clothing. You mess with Godot, and you get burned. He's been playing me like a violin. Well, Judge, I'm about ready to call my next witness. Huh? You're done with me? But I haven't proved anything yet. You've proven your own incompetence. That's good enough. That doesn't sound good at all. Ouch. Bailiff, bring the next witness into the courtroom. Finally, time for the ace detective to make his appearance, huh? 1 second is 1 drip of the coffee pot. Let's hurry up.
Shh! Silence!
Now I see. It's all becoming clear. What's clear? Sorry! The truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. What we have here is a judge and a prosecutor. Coffee maniac at that. Am I correct? Well, yes, that's right. Not bad. Not bad at all. You're the first person that's even been able to penetrate my secret veil. Well, Sir Prosecutor, let me introduce myself. My name is Luke Atby, a detective and rising star illuminating the heavens. Boy, these two make a perfect pair. You're telling me, Maya! They'd either be best friends or they'd tear each other's heads off. I've heard that on the night of the crime, you were all alone on security detail. You have heard correctly. My specially made monocle is worth more than 100 Detective Gumshoes. If Detective Gumshoe was worth anything, that is. Oh, Jesus Christ! They're just bashing Dick Gumshoe all over the place. Why was this guy all by himself anyway? Yeah, big dick. There must be some reason, I'm sure of it. Well then, tell us what this special monocle of yours witnessed. It was approximately 1 o'clock in the morning, just after the date changed. That is when my nemesis, the infamous Mask the Mask, instantly descended upon me. Just as I began to turn, the coward struck a fierce blow upon my noble head. Darkness swallowed me before I could land a single strike. Then I awoke, he was gone. 30 minutes later, I used an emergency phone to notify the police. So you didn't get a clear look at the criminal? My specially made monocle never misses a thing. However, that is limited to things that fall within my own visual range. But of course, that's only natural. I fail to see why the witness seems so proud of his performance that evening. Well, Sir Oldtimer, let me explain. We are not speaking of an ordinary thief, but of the king of thieves, the great Mask the Mask, my arch enemy! That is what my instincts and my years of experience tell me. Very well. Proceed with cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Alright, let's begin.
Hold it!
So, that would be 1 o'clock on the morning of the 12th, correct? That's an impressive deduction, Sir Lawyer. You were on security duty that night. Where exactly were you at the time? A penetrating question. I was in the basement warehouse near the computer. Near the computer, huh? So then you weren't trying to remain hidden, I take it. Up to this point, I have tried to remain concealed while waiting for the thief. Yeah, he said the same thing yesterday, too. Don't you also said that they never spotted the thief at the crime scenes before? Precisely. That is precisely why I chose not to hide last night. I knew that by not concealing myself, I would be putting pressure on the thief. Apparently, I'm sorry, what? Well, apparently you didn't put enough pressure because he had absolutely no pressure when it came to bonking you on the head. Looks like the thief was the one applying pressure on your pigeon. I just literally said that. On your pigeony head, that is. In any case, that's...
Hold it!
Dancingly descended. From where exactly? Well, from the entrance, I suppose. Where else? So in actuality, he neither danced nor descended. Someone please save me. So how is it you didn't notice the thief? My eyes were looking for the thief's shadow while my ears listened for his footfalls. But even so, the dastardly criminal managed to sneak up on me. It can only be due to his subtly camouflaged cape and soft-soiled shoes. I hereby dub you Ace Dunce.
Hold it!
You didn't see the criminal's face when that happened? Well, that's the difficult part. How should I put it? I saw his mask. That's all I can recall. That's not very solid as far as testimony goes. However, fortunately, I had my third monocle, the security camera, at the ready. It captured his image perfectly. This should be sufficient, I believe. Well, as long as his photo is authentic, I don't see a problem here. That is also a very distinct well, unless that's just as far as the splatter goes. Okay, don't get too caught up into this. Well, Mr. Godot, do you have a problem with the photo? Good. Then let's continue with the testimony.
Hold it!
Attacked and knocked unconscious, and you weren't able to do a thing? That's certainly some very impressive detective work. Well, Sir Lawyer, have you ever been suddenly struck on the head? Huh? Well, yes, actually, by a fire extinguisher. And that happened. I was knocked out. And you lost your memory, too. You see, you have no right to look down on me then, do you? The only reason I didn't lose my memory was because I have more brains to begin with. Ouch! You may have brains, but the wiring self-reflection part seems to be severed. In any case, that was how I was knocked senseless. And then...
Hold it!
About this 30 minutes. A silver cord was loosened and my soul fled to the golden halls of Elysium. As usual, I have no idea what this guy is saying. Oh, Jesus. Golden halls of Elysium. What, did he just briefly go to the Greek underworld? I think he's saying that he was out cold. So, what happened during these 30 minutes? No one can say, Your Honor. That span of time has truly vanished into the ether. Just what is he going on about?
There's something suspicious about Detective Atney. How can he not have noticed when the thief came in?
Also, he says he was knocked unconscious before he could fight back. That can't be right. It contradicts the evidence.
Huh? Which piece?
The real question is, why would he tell such an obvious lie? Okay, let's see here. What is in here that could potentially contradict a statement? Wait, what did I say? How could he have not noticed when the thief came in? Which piece would probably contradict that? I need to refresh on something here. Mask. I feel like the contradiction has something to do with the fact that if the camera went off once and then he went to steal the urn, wouldn't that camera have got a picture of him going in, not coming out? I'm really racking my brain on this. The press on this statement and seems to imply that there's something else about the photo. Well, I'm not gonna get anywhere just by hesitating. I better see what I can do here.
Objection!
Nope, that's not it. Ah! Hate that I'm using up chances already. Okay, hey, chime in. What do we have here? Darkness swallowed. The brooch?
Objection!
Mr. Atney, could you take a look at this with that special monocle of yours? Ah, this belongs to the criminal mastermind, my arch nemesis, Master Basque. It is, in point of fact, Master Basque's brooch. It was found on the floor of the basement warehouse. I wonder how that happened. Ha! Elementary, my dear lawyer. Obviously, it wasn't glued on well enough. Not quite. It clearly shows signs of having been ripped off a piece of clothing. Ripped off? Ah! You can only deduce that the thief struggled with someone that night. That's the only thing I can think of. There's only one person that is in a position to have a struggle with the thief. The only person that was on security that night. You, Detective Atney! Urgh. Detective Atney, you must have fought with the thief that night. So why did you lie in your testimony to the court? Witness, giving false testimony is a serious crime. No! Wait a moment, sir. Old-timer. Don't talk to me like I'm living in a nursing home. I just remembered, Your Honor. I was just confused because I've been dealing with so many cases lately. The true measure of a man is the amount of work he does. That's what I always say. Yes, you can only handle one case at a time. Isn't that right? You talk too much. Witness, so you're not saying that you and the thief fought? Hold on. That's quite enough, Your Honor. Excuse me? Save the big questions for the testimony. That's one of my rules. Indeed. I understand. I, Luke Atney, agree completely. Indeed, it is true I looked away from the door for a brief moment. However, Luke Atney cannot be so easily discombobulated. Unfortunately, the thief grabbed a weapon from the side and rendered me senseless. A true gentleman fights only with his fists. His own fists, but they were not enough. His first blow struck true. Bam! And that's all she wrote. So in the end, you did catch a glimpse of Master Mask? Correct. It was during his third crime that he struck me from behind. It seems that my memory has become a tad jumbled, so to speak. Well, that's certainly understandable. I myself always get confused about which testimony goes with which case. That can't be good. Oh, we're approaching a crescendo. So, why did you look away from the door anyway? In addition to the camera, I had prepared a variety of other sensors as well. The alarm on one of those had gone off, so I had to check the data. That is why I went to the computer. Elegantly, of course. So you were momentarily vulnerable when you were working on the computer. What should I do? Should I ask some more questions? What kind of sensors are you talking about? There are other places in the basement that some could enter and exit from. There are air conditioner ducts, sewer pipes, and a cat door as well. I looked up heat detecting, infrared, and ultraviolet sensors to each of them. That's a lot of hardware. Was it all yours? Lord Taylor's department store was kind enough to provide the monitoring hardware. Naturally, the security camera that took the photo belongs to them as well. In other words, he couldn't have rigged the equipment, huh? Has that cleared up any doubts you've had about me, Sir Lawyer? What does that mean? Discombobulated. Discombobulated. Young people these days, they really irritate me. They allow perfectly good old words to die until everyone forgets what they mean. Ouch. I just discombobulated Wolf, apparently. Alright. Sorry, but what exactly does it mean anyway? Now I've forgotten. What was I saying? Jeez, it's better than old people who forget what they were saying 5 seconds ago. Well, it looks like we've cleared that up. You can go on with your testimony. What do you mean by weapon from the side? Naturally, that thief has no idea that I, Luke Atney, was hiding in the area. He grabbed the sword from the statue that was standing by the door to the warehouse. Sword? You mean the sword that was all twisted like a tree branch? Correct. Fortunately for me, the blade was not sharp. Okay, so he is talking about this Shichishito. So the thief armed himself with a sword. And what about yourself, witness? You had that much faith in your own fighting abilities? That of course. I was in college. I was second in charge of the boxing club. I'm sorry if I failed to find that appropriately impressive. However, my opponent was in the ring this time was my arch nemesis, Mask the Mask. This guy is a real piece of work. Can you tell us a little more about what happened?
Oh, excuse me.
My opponent was both powerful and vicious. You might say he was powericious. Ugh. Powericious? That does not sound right. I assumed that Atney fighting stance, but all of a sudden... but a sudden flash of light blinded me. Yeah, stretch, that's for sure. Ugh. Whew. Okay. That, of course, was checkmate. My opponent had bested me. What do I do now? Should I ask more about this? So what was this flash of light that blinded you? I was bathed in a golden light. That seemed to come from the statue of the woman. Statue of Ami Faye, I'm guessing. Well, that wasn't very much help at all. Well, what do you think, Nick? Well, there's absolutely one thing I'm sure of now. Yeah? What is it? This Luke Atney guy, he's definitely hiding something. But why? I think I'm starting to figure out what really happened that night. And about the true nature of this detective. Yeah, let's ask about the... So that computer belonged to Lord Taylor as well? Correct. Well, except for the program that manages the data. that was specially designed by me. Look at me. In that case, he could have easily manipulated the data. That's wrong, Sir Lawyer. What is this at-me fighting style? I'm sorry, but that's a trade secret. I can't say anymore. But I suppose I can tell you if I absolutely must. The main thing is to put your back to the wall. That way no one can get behind you. That's it? That's the at-me fighting style? Well, Mr. Wright, what about that testimony? Back to the wall. There's something... Well, before I jump the gun here... Of course it's important. We've learned a detective's secret technique after all. Yes, indeed. I'll remember to use it if I ever take a walk alone late at night. Why the heck is he eyeballing me like that? It's creeping me out. Now then, witness. We'll go ahead and add that secret information to your official testimony. What is this third eye you're talking about? Oh, it's right between my right and left eyebrows. It's hardly visible to the unenlightened. You may call it the forehead, if you like. Why didn't you just say that in the first place? Sir Lawyer, it looks like the creases of your own forehead are getting deeper. So, Mr. Atney got hit on the forehead? That's what he says. I've got a funny feeling about that. I do too. It said that because the sword apparently was blown to the back of his head. Finally a break. Something I figured on my own. Objection! Detective Atney, your testimony is crumbling like a house of cards. What fun this is, Sir Lawyer. It's truly a pleasure to cross swords with you. And now, once again, you have thrown down the gauntlet at my armored feet. Thank you for the pets. I really needed that. I believe this is what you said yesterday. No, the coward must have wormed his way through somewhere besides the door. Then my arch nemesis struck me on the head from behind with this gruesome item there. From behind, huh? But just now you testified they struck you on the forehead. I hardly think you could forget where you were hit on the head. Ugh. It seems I've made another mistake. Detective Atney, that's not the only strange part of your testimony. What do you mean by that? For example, the very fact that you hid the calling card from the police itself is strange. It's almost as if you were afraid they were going to help with security. Ugh. Yes, geniuses such as myself have always been misunderstood. Outside. That's wrong!
Objection!
Oh, God. To err is human, to forgive divine. Humans aren't machines, they have souls, feelings. They live, they die, they love, they hate. And yes, they even make mistakes.
Objection!
Hey, hold on! It's not as pretty as that! Oh, Jesus, he bashed down his cup. Really? What is it like then? Always chase a riddle down to the end. That's one of my rules. This is it. This might just be my chance to turn things around. Mr. Wright, what exactly is that you're asserting? Very well, Your Honor. The defense asserts that... Which means unfortunately I am not able to read Spanish here. I do say that okay? I do not understand Spanish, unfortunately. English only, please. Read the rules here. And why does Bitch recommend this to me? You found your way here, but I'm gonna take a wild guess that you're either a bot or someone else. Well, there's only one possible conclusion, and I did kind of think this might have been the case earlier, that Mr. Atney is really Mask to Mask. The answer is simple. It's all clear to me now. Detective Luke Atney's true identity is actually Mask to Mask. Ugh! Order in the court! Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? There are too many unnatural parts to Mr. Atney's story. He says he was hiding at the crime scenes, which is why no one ever saw him there. And then, in his last case, he manages to outperform Detective Gumshoe and the entire police force to miraculously retrieve the stolen treasure. That's because I analyzed the crime scene data and made it an exquisitely elegant deduction. I picked up the clues that police overlooked in order to arrive at, Oh, please, the explanation is far simpler than that, Detective Atney. The truth is that you are, in fact, Mask to Mask. Ugh. But, Mr. Wright, this photo clearly shows Mask to Mask. The security cam belongs to Lordy Taylor's department store. He shouldn't have been able to manipulate it. He didn't need to manipulate it. He gained access to the warehouse under the pretense of providing security. Then he simply dressed up as the thief and stole the urn. So, the ace detective is actually an ace thief. Is this true, witness? The Mask's MO is pure genius, and so am I. Look at me, ace detective. You're very clever to have come to such a conclusion. I am impressed, sir lawyer. What? Witness, you're admitting it? Nick, now's your chance. Yes, time to put the last nail in this guy's coffin. Detective Atney, when you assume the thief's identity... Oh, Jesus! He just threw his coffee cup at him! Oh. I hope that was cooled down by the time he threw it.
Dick.
Yeah, big time dick. What the hell? Godot Blend number 102. My personal favorite. Mr. Godot! The ace detective is actually an ace thief. I smell a best-selling novel. There's only one problem. It simply isn't true. But Mr. Godot, Mr. Wright has made some very strong points, and I don't approve of you throwing good coffee at the defense! I will admit my opponent has woven a compelling narrative out of whole cloth. But it is, in fact, nothing more than a patchwork quilt, Mr. Trite. If this detective really is the thief, then show us the proof of your claim. But it better be as hot as the perfect coffee dripping down your face. Oh my god, it is hot! Well, Mr. Wright, don't just stand there. Yikes. This court would like to see this decisive proof you have. Quickly! Huh? Oh, yes, of course. What's the big rush? Are you alright, Nick? Atney looks pretty rattled right now. I'd like to finish this right now if I can. But can I really do it? The decisive evidence that proves Luke Atney is in fact Mask to Mask. Oh boy. Do we have anything that could possibly prove that fact right now? Red diamond you received the other day. Oh my gosh, could it really come down to the blackmail letter? there's a couple of... I am thinking of one piece of evidence that might potentially fit that. But is it true? That's the only thing I'm stuck on. Sniff, sniff, sniff. What are you sniffing? Written with a fountain pen. I don't know, I have a strong urge to potentially present that, but I don't think that's the answer. Because I know, there are some traps in past games where it's like, oh, the evidence is right here. Here, if you try to present has yet to be found, that might need potentially be a game set match in this case. All right. Should I just say this since you shouldn't waste a chance? No, because we are technically in a trial period, that would still count. Oh, asking clarity from the audience. Is it right here, or is it yet to be found, is the question. Because I have a strong instinct. The question is, if I follow on that instinct, will it be a point of no return? And I basically you don't have anything yet. Proof? Of course, I've got nothing. Just what I thought. A man is to hold his head up high no matter how bad things get, after all. Ugh, I see. I thought perhaps you had some evidence to back up your assertion. This is no good. I have got to stay on the attack. I'll never get another chance to prove that this guy is the thief. Don't give up, Nick. Think harder and try again. It's no good. I'm just not ready yet. But are you sure you're going to give up and just let us lose like this? So you've got to your senses, have you, sir lawyer? I can't think of a counterattack at all. It seems the cloud of suspicion surrounding this witness has lifted. Mr. Godot, do you have anything to add there? Hold it! Who are you?
It doesn't really matter right now, does it?
Mr. Light, what are you doing here?
Nicky boy, the thing you've got to be looking for? I think I found it.
You mean that bag?
No, not the bag.
What's in the bag?
Well?
That's...
The sacred urn, Nick! It's the urn!
Order! You! Madam! That urn! Where did you find it?
You'll never believe it. It was in the office of Mr. Fancy Pants Ace Detective. Look at me.
Oh, Desi, you're the best! That would explain the paint. If it happened to have gotten on the box, it could be possible that it leaked around. Well, how do you explain that one, Mr. Atme? Even you are going to have a hard time weaseling out of this one.
Objection!
Huh, pathetic. Mr. Godot, do you have something you wish to say? Yes, Your Honor. It simply amazes me how quickly times change. In the old days, a man was to be taken at his word. It's truly sad. You're still denying that Mr. Atme was involved? Before casting aspersions on Detective Atme, consider the young lady here. Your name is Desiree. Desiree Delight. Is that correct?
Yes, what about it?
How charming. The lengths that a woman is willing to save her husband is truly inspiring. Not gonna lie, Godot's voice is deeper than he was in the anime. Okay.
What are you insinuating?
As the wife of a criminal, you could have discovered that stolen urn anywhere. Including the office of the good detective here. So you found the urn. What does that prove? It certainly doesn't prove where the urn was before you found it.
What? I just brought it here from the detective's office.
Please, madam. This town is already filled to the brim with lies. Any more could only compound the tragedy we have been witness to.
You're wrong! I would never do such a thing. Mr. Light, please, Nicky boy, you've got to help me talk some sense into these people.
There must be some way. I've got to prove that urn was actually in Atme Detectives. Testify about what I saw. What's wrong? Isn't it your job to come up with something to say?
Nick, come on. It should be easy to prove. After all, we checked out that bag, didn't we?
You're right. I remember doing that. Whatever was in there was hard and round, and smooth, too.
Yes, it must have been the urn. It must have. But I never actually saw it with my own eyes. Atme walked in just when I was about to have a look at it. So even if it was the urn in there, I can't testify that it was. Ah, you're right. Huh. It looks like I was wrong about you, Mr. Trite, in this town of... Slickering camp. Nicky boy! Well, it's true I never actually saw the urn, but maybe I could testify about it from another angle. What about Mr. Wright? There must be some way. Yeah. Show fingerprints on the urn. I can prove where the urn was by the fingerprints on it. Fingerprints, eh? Oh, come now! Now you're really making me laugh, Sir Lawyer. Fingerprints indeed. May I go on? Good. Now, it would be perfectly understandable if my fingerprints were on the urn. After all, it was I who was guarding the urn in the first place. In any case, I'm always in the habit of wearing gloves, as you can see. So unfortunately, my fingerprints wouldn't be evidence of anything. What about it, Mr. Wright? The witness's fingerprints would mean nothing anyway. Nick, what are you going to do now? I've come too far to turn back now. Atme must have brought the urn back to his office yesterday. And there, I'm sure someone must have left fingerprints on it. The defense proposes the fingerprints of this person should be on the urn. Myself.
Take that!
So what is all this fuss about fingerprints anyway? Mr. Atme, do you recall the events of yesterday? Hey, Nick, come on, open it up. Hey, wait a minute. We can't just open his private property. Don't be such a fuddy-duddy. This is an important investigation. Well, what's in there? Hang on a second. I'm taking it out now. Whatever it is, it feels kind of hard and smooth. Well, hello there. It's true that I didn't get a chance to look in the bag at the time, but I did touch what was inside. What? You touched it? And I remember it very well. It was smooth and hard. Well, that was just... Your Honor, I'd like the court to examine the fingerprints on that urn. If my fingerprints are on there, then it proves that the urn was in Detective Atme's office.
Objection!
Well, even if your fingerprints are on the urn, it still doesn't prove when they were put there, does it?
Of course it does.
What did you say?
It's not what I say, but what Adrian Andrews, the person in charge of the exhibition, said. I polished it until it was just about glowing. I thought maybe I could make it look more valuable. If she polished it that much, she must have removed any and all fingerprints on it. And the only chance I had to get my fingerprints on it after that was yesterday at the Atme Detective Agency. This blend, Godot Blend number 107. I've decided. It's a little too bitter after all. Oh boy, he's Fritz on the fritz.
Order, order, order! I accept the defense's request. Bailiff, take this urn and... Wait a moment, Your Honor. There's no need for that. No need, you say?
Precisely. I already know Mr. Wright's fingerprints are on the urn.
What are you saying?
Yes, I've finally broken him down. I take a good look. Take a good look, everyone. Unable to find a rival worthy of my genius, I was forced to create one by myself.
He is cracking. That is a very disturbing look on his face.
Here I am, the tragic clown. This guy is nuttier than a fruitcake.
I would say, hey, this guy's nuttier than candy bar shit.
You see, it was me all along. I am the one and only Mask the Mask. I hope you all enjoyed my little performance. I figured this out right from the get-go. It was just a matter of how to unwind you.
Well, Mr. Godot, what is Mr. Atme's condition? He's still in the lobby. Laughing insanely, Your Honor. I wish I could enjoy the joke as much as he seems to be. What was that? What did I shock you with? Well, it looks like the matter has been settled. I came perilously close to besmirching the record of an innocent young man. Besmirching him with the title of thief.
Nick, you were right after all.
Yeah.
I guess Mr. Delight really wasn't the thief.
The court finds the defendant, Mr. Ron Delight. You are wrong! Wrong, I tell you! I mean, not exactly wrong so much, but actually not right is what I was really trying to say. Oh no, he's not. This can't be happening! I knew it wasn't gonna be this easy. The thief, the sneaky, odious thief has been stealing all the treasures. It's me! I'm him! I'm the one you want! I'm the thief, I tell you! So do it! Pronounce me guilty, please! I don't know what kind of a kangaroo court you all think this is, but...
Objection!
The true identity of the thief has already been proven. Please hurry and pass judge... What are you talking about? I already confessed! I'm the thief, I tell you! Mr. Godot, don't just stand there drinking coffee! Huh. Hey there, Mr. Thief. Yes, sir? If you're really a man, then clean up your own mess. I'm sorry, I'm afraid I just don't have any idea what you mean. If you are masked and masked, then prove it. That's what it means. Yes, sir, I'd be happy to. He says he'll be happy to, Nick. It's kind of cute. He's 100% committed to his fantasy. Good boy. Just remember one thing. A boy only gets one chance in his life to become a man. Oh, boy. I know that! I won't fail, I swear! Okay then, talk. We're all listening. Oh well. Let's all have a listen to this confession. The truth is, I've been mask to mask all along. I mean, you can't prove that I'm not actually mask to mask, can you? I don't have an alibi from the night the urn was stolen, after all. I donned my costume that night and dancingly descended upon the scene of the crime. Look, you can see the photo. Oh, there. Me right there in the photo. That's me. As for my brooch, I snagged it on the door handle and it got torn off. That's all. I don't like the direction this trial has taken. This is how every trial goes. At least with me, anyway. Huh. You're doing great. Stop it, Mr. Godot. You're embarrassing me. Like I said, you're only going to get one chance to testify, alright? But if you make it through this with flying colors, I'll keep my promise, too. I'll make sure you stay locked up in prison as the one and only true mask to mask. Thank you so much, Mr. Godot. I'll do my best. Alright, Mr. Wright, I'm afraid it's time for the cross-examination. Alright, I'm just gonna quickly refill my drink here because I'm still feeling parched. One sec. I heard that! Okay. Hold it! You may think you're the real mask to mask, but your wife thinks you're delusional. I haven't told Desi yet about my true identity, I mean. Believe me, I've got my reasons. With the way your room is decked out, how could she not know about it? Even thieves have complicated family situations, I suppose. What should I do? It sounds like we're about to get sidetracked again. So, why are you withholding the truth from your wife? Well, first of all, I don't think she'd believe me anyway. And second, if there's one thing that Desi absolutely detests, it's criminals. If that's the case, then why did you ever start thieving to begin with? Well, Desi is crazy about shopping. She's a real shopaholic. But she's in love. It's the love of my life, Your Honor. I guess you could say I'm a Desi-holic. So you do have a complicated family situation after all. All right, that's enough. Please continue with your testimony. I beg of you. Hold it! I thought you were going to be the one to show us the proof. You know, that you're the real Master Mask and not just some kind of obsessed fanboy. Hey now, that's not fair. Why do I have to do all the hard work anyway? Maybe because you're the one making the outrageous claim for a change.
Come on, Nick. You know that Mr. Delight couldn't have committed the crime. You're the one with the fancy law degree. It's time to put it to work already.
I need some kind of proof that Ron couldn't possibly be mask to mask.
Well, I guess if you had that kind of proof, we would still be here, would we?
For the time being, maybe I need to shift strategy. I should try to show that Mr. Delight couldn't have stolen the urn. Anyway,
Hold it!
You've got no alibi? I've been a judge for a long time, and this is the first time I've ever heard a defendant brag about having no alibi. But I tell you, I was in Lordy Taylor that night. No, that's too vague, even for me. To be more precise, I was in the basement warehouse. Hold on. Was it, Nick? Where was Ron Delight when the crime happened anyway? If we could prove that he had an alibi after all, this case would be a piece of cake.
Well, you're right, but...
You think you can prove that? Wake up and smell the coffee. Well, I think maybe I can. Mr. Wright, do you have any evidence that shows the defendant has an alibi? Let me just double check. I believe we do. I have the evidence. Or do you think I'm still some sort of third-rate rookie? Oh, I've never seen you this angry before. I'm not surprised. Anger is the last refuge of the pathetic. I thought I was more confident than angry. Well then, let's see this evidence already. Show this evidence that proves our client was on the night of the crime.
Take that!
Mr. Delight, this wallet belongs to you, correct? Yes, it does. I had lost it somewhere. Mr. Wright, when you find a wallet, you should report it to the police right away. No, you don't understand. This is an important piece of evidence. Evidence? Mr. Delight, when did you first notice that you lost your wallet? Let's see. I think it was on the night of the crime. But I know I still had it when Desi and I went out for dinner. This wallet was found at approximately 1 a.m. at the KB security headquarters. What? Surely you're not serious. Yes, I am serious. This proves that Mr. Delight was in fact at KB security that night. No! So if the defendant was at KB security at 1 o'clock in the morning, then that proves that he has a watertight alibi. No! Furthermore, considering the distance between Lordly Taylor and KB security, it would have taken 30 minutes to get there by car. According to Larry, anyway. Well, Mr. Godot, do you have anything to say? And stop drinking that coffee! Come on, Mr. Thief. Don't let this guy beat you. Tell him why he's wrong. You're the only one who calls me thief, Mr. Godot. All right, I'll try. I'll do it. I will. He's really got Mr. Delight all worked up. Yeah, he's like a kid at his first day of school. Look, it's just ridiculous. Why would I have dropped my wallet at KB security? Someone must have planted it there to make it look like I was there and not at the heist. Planted it there? He's really reaching now. Mr. Delight, you probably dropped your wallet when you took it out to use this, didn't you? The key card to KB Security's CEO's office. No! That was a pretty good try, Mr. Trite. Unfortunately, you've overlooked one small thing. What? Motive, of course. Why would the thief go to KB Security in the middle of the night anyway? Well, Mr. Wright, it looks like you need some more evidence after all. This stupid kid. Now then, let's see your evidence. Oh, God. Ugly, you ain't got no alibi, you ugly. Oh, the cow says moo. Isn't it part of his job? Ugh. This is it's the only thing that sticks out. I dread the consequences, but it's really the only thing that makes sense at the moment.
Take that!
Mr. Delight, I believe you've seen this before, correct? That's... What is it? A blackmail letter. That's what it looks like from the contents. Blackmail? Yes. Basically, it says, bring $50,000. That certainly sounds like blackmail, all right. At the time of the theft, Mr. Delight was dealing with the blackmailer himself in KB's security CEO office, a full half an hour away from the scene of the crime. Ugh. Ugh. No! He's trying to drown his screams in coffee. Order! So when the theft of the urn occurred, the defendant was at KB Security? It looks like a perfect case for the defense. Objection! You may see it as a perfect case, Judge, but to me... Well, let's just say that my Godot Blend 107 impresses me a lot more. What are you trying to say? You say the thief was being blackmailed by the CEO of a security company, but did you actually investigate the CEO at all? Huh? Well, no, I guess not. Accusing a man of blackmail with no proof? Not sure what I think of that. Not sure what I think of that? At least I know what I think of you. Good point. I'm not sure what to think of it myself. You claim the defendant entered the CEO's office, but you will need at least one witness to corroborate your claim, Mr. Wright. Nick, I think we're going to have to track down the CEO guy. No, we don't have to track down the CEO at all. What do you mean by that, Mr. Trite? There is someone else who can testify. This person can testify that a keycard was used at 1 a.m. that night. When something smells, it's usually in the butts. Take that! Who is this you? Oh, man! Who is this useless-looking young man? Well, now, I guess me giving him a Curly Howard voice and the nuck isn't that far off. You don't remember him, Your Honor? Not exactly. But just looking at this picture makes the bile start to rise in my throat. Oh, man. It looks like he doesn't remember the case from 2 years ago. Probably blocked out that memory on purpose. Anyway, this man was working as a guard at KB Security that night. Oh? The question at hand is this keycard.
Yep, that's the keycard they used in the building I work. According to the serial number, this one is for the CEO's office. You need to get into that room, and every time you use that card, it leaves a record. Yeah, it tells you exactly who entered the room and when. As you can see, there's no need to investigate the CEO of KB Security. We should be able to discover the truth by simply analyzing this keycard's data. Are we done? Well, Mr. Godot, the name of the CEO of KB Security is Kane Bullard. I was unable to contact him directly, but I got the keycard data. Here. So what does this show? Each keycard has its own serial number, and they leave detailed records of their use. According to this data, this card was used at 1 a.m. on the morning of the crime. But that means it can't be Mr. Delight dressed as Mask to Mask in this photo. It looks like you're right. 2 minutes isn't even enough time to brew a good cup of joe. So then... Ron Delight was clearly in the office of KB Security's CEO at the time of the crime. The prosecutor's office is ready to admit that fact. Therefore, it is impossible for the defendant to be Mask to Mask. Good job! You did it, Nick! That's enough. I came perilously close to besmirching the record of an innocent young man. Besmirching him with the title of thief. Again. What's wrong, Your Honor? I'm ready to pass judgment. But before I do that, do you have any further objections? No, Your Honor. Very well. The court finds the defendant, Mr. Ron Delight, not guilty. Whew. Another one-day trial. I didn't expect that. The court is now adjourned. But I have a feeling it's probably not going to be the end of this case. Because now, maybe some questions might come up on what was the blackmail about. Nick, you did it! You were right after all. Actually, I'm a little bit ashamed of myself. Nicky boy! Oh, Mr. Light. I knew you could do it. I believed in you all along, Nicky boy. I don't know how I could ever repay you. Oh, shucks. Thanks, Mr. Light. I just know I'm blushing. Congratulations, Mr. Nick. Oh, pearls. I've got a bad feeling about this. Who is this woman? Oh, she's nobody. She's just, You're blushing! How dare you do this in front of Mystic Maya? You should be ashamed of yourself! Ouch! She slapped me! Pearly. This woman is Miss Desiree Delight. She's our client's wife. Mr. Nick! Yes? You're even worse than I thought. Going behind the back of your own client.
No, you've got it all wrong.
I'll never forgive you!
Ow! A double slap.
Well, anyway, all's well that ends well, right? We got the sacred urn back and the thief has been caught. You're so right. And it's all thanks to Nicky Boy here. But actually, it was you, Mr. Light, that brought us our urn back. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Oh, please, you're embarrassing me. If we won the case, then why does this guy still look so glum? Ugh, I am the thief. Actually, what's the point now? What is it, honey? I did my best for you, Ronnie. I know that, and I appreciate it, Desi. But the thing is...
Come on, give the kid some time. He's just got a little touch of the blues. You know about that feeling in blue, right, amigo? Mr. Godot, what are you doing here? Oh, come on. I just came here to say thanks to my newest buddy. You, Mr. Trite. Maybe you should learn my name before you call me Buddy. Well, playtime is over. Huh? Early this morning, the body of Kane Bullard was discovered.
Kane Bullard? Where have I heard that name before? Isn't that the name of the CEO of KB Security? Wait, body?
I figured. The estimated time of death was 1 a.m. on October 12th. 1 a.m. on October 12th? You don't mean... That's right, amigo. At the same time that a cheap little urn was being stolen, the CEO of KB Security was being murdered.
So then, what are you doing here?
Oh, come on. You figured it out already, haven't you, amigo? Or have you already forgotten about that piece of info I helped you out with today?
Helped me out? What?
On October 12th, at 1 o'clock in the morning, Ron Delight was in the CEO's office, the scene of the murder. After getting that blackmail letter, he must have been imbrued with utter rage.
What are you saying? Imbrued with rage?
Come on, don't tell me you didn't know. Ron Delight was once an employee of KB Security. He was a professional security guard. An employee of KB Security? It looks like the alibi that saved him from being convicted as a thief is going to be the noose that gets him hanged. Kind of an anti-alibi.
No way.
He can't be the thief because he was at the murder scene when the murder occurred.
No, that's a lie. It can't be true. But I am a thief, I tell you.
Ron Delight, you're going back to the prison again. This time, the charge is much more serious. This time, you'll be tried for murder.
What? This is impossible.
I'm looking forward to another exciting showdown, Mr. Trite. You and I aren't through with each other yet. Surely you won't back down from a challenge. You've never been a coward.
Mr. Nick, is there something personal between you two?
I've returned from the depths of hell to battle with you. At least let me have some fun while I'm here.
This guy, who the heck is he? He may be quiet. He's the most dangerous enemy I've ever faced.
Well then, time to say goodbye to Mr. Delight.
Nick, how could this be happening?
Right in front of our very eyes, our client has been arrested for murder. And the one who established his presence at the scene was me.
Ah, Ronnie!
Arrested for murder on the very same day he's declared innocent of larceny.
What the heck is going to happen next?
Stolen turnabout.
You know, I'm glad we found the urn and all, but poor Mr. Delight got arrested again.
Time for more clue searching. Yeah. Well, supposedly Mr. Delight was in the CEO's office when the murder occurred.
No way, Jose, I don't buy it. But the one who proved that Mr. Delight was there was Mr. Nick himself, at least from what I can understand.
Looks like you did too good of a job this time, Nick. Well, how about we get started looking into the KB security murder?
I think I'm going to head back to Crane Village for a little while, if that's all right. Sure, but why? I'm going to bring the sacred urn back and have some people take a look at it. Oh, that's a good idea. I think I'll go with... No, Mr. McWeanus, you should stay here. I want you two to spend some special quality time together. Oh, love and happiness.
Pearls is so caught up in her fantasy, she forgot there's a murder to solve.
Now remember, no fighting, okay?
She's gone.
Okay, Nick, time to get going on this murder investigation.
Alright, time to see what's going on.
I told you, it's not me! A sad, pitiful whine that tapers into silence.
Sounds like they're interrogating Mr. Delight right now.
Man, we don't have enough time as it is.
Yeah, well, I guess the police are going crazy just like we are. Yesterday they thought he was just a thief, but now they got a murder case on their hands.
I guess you're right. That guard over there looks a bit on edge, too.
Come on, we'll just have to come back later.
Okay, let's go check out some other place, Nick. Oh, Nicky boy, Maya.
Mr. Delight.
All I wanted to do was help my dear Ronnie.
Yeah, but I guess it ended up hurting his case.
Don't say that, Nick. She doesn't need your help beating herself up. Hey, Nicky boy, please help Ronnie. He's not a killer. I swear, my Ronnie wouldn't hurt a fly.
All right, I'll poke around and see what I can find out.
Really? Are you serious? Oh, I'm so happy. I knew asking for your help was the right thing to do. I don't know what I could do to help anymore.
I had no idea Mr. Delight had such a vulnerable side.
Listen carefully, Nicky boy. My Ronnie would never, ever kill anyone. It's just not in him. I don't think he would either, Nick.
Yeah, but you have to admit, he's got a bit of a temper to him. It's not that hard to imagine him just screaming, "Please die!"
You would never say that. Anyway, Mr. Light, he might not be a killer, but he's still going around saying he's a thief. I already told you that's just a fantasy for him.
Mr. Light, I hate to say it, but you're the one living in a fantasy world.
What? How dare you say that to me, Nicky boy? I know everything about my Ronnie. We don't have any secrets between us. Ronnie isn't the thieving type. He's so honest that he wouldn't even sneak a nap. He's so honest he wouldn't even steal a glance. A thief. The very idea.
I guess I just don't get it.
Huh? Get what?
I just can't understand how they could be so different and yet be such a happy couple.
Yeah, they sure are different. Come on now, Nicky boy. It's not that mysterious, is it? It was love at first sight. For me, anyway. What? For you? I hate these kinds of people more than anything. You mean ace detectives?
No, I'm fine with ace detectives.
Oh, so then you must mean thieves?
No, they're alright too. I just hate thieves that pretend to be ace detectives.
There's nothing I hate more than cowardly men. By the way, why did you go to Detective Atney's office anyway? Well, as the trial went on, I started to get more and more anxious. I went there to try and find out more about the real criminal.
The real criminal?
Yes, obviously, the real Master Masker's not my Ronnie, right?
Yeah?
And Detective Atney knew more about Master Master than anyone else. They mentioned him on the Great People Around Town segment on TV.
So then you went there to ask him some questions?
That's right. I'll do whatever it takes to save my man. His secretary said the ace detective isn't in right now, but I forced my way past her and into his hideout.
I wouldn't exactly call that office of his a hideout.
That bag was sitting right there on top of the table. Oh yeah, we saw that bag there yesterday too. There's nothing lower than someone who would try to pin a crime on someone else.
The detective is an ace dick!
Miss Light, do you know about Katie's security? Don't be silly, of course I do. That's where my Ronnie works.
So she thinks she still works there, huh? And yet, according to what we heard today... Come on, don't tell me you didn't know. Ron Delight was once an employee of KB Security. He was a professional security guard. Ron quit. He doesn't work there anymore.
It looks like Miss Delight doesn't know. KB Security is only about 20 minutes away. By motorcycle, that is.
Larry told me it takes me 30 minutes by car. Well, I have to admit, I tend to fly pretty fast on my bike. To make it to the KB security that fast, aren't you sure you're literally flying? Why don't I give you a ride sometime? Ready yet? How about now? No, I'll pass, thanks. Why don't you just tell us where it is and we'll go ourselves? What a scary cat you are, Nick. Mr. Light told us the location of KB security. Okay, let's head there right away, Nick.
So was it really love at first sight when you first met Mr. Delight?
Well, maybe not the first sight, but Ronnie saved my life.
Saved your life?
I was at work one day when the 2 robbers suddenly rushed in. Well, I'm not the kind to just curl into a little ball in a corner, so I fought back.
Robbers?
Yes, they took me hostage. I was so frightened. They were both carrying these huge knives, and I broke down into tears. Yeah, I would too if I were in that situation.
Oh, I think I get it. Did Mr. Delight come running to save you?
Yes, exactly. I remember he looked so handsome in that guard uniform of his. Oh my god, I can't take the guard seriously with those Leia hair bun under curls.
He went up right to those 2 knife-wielding robbers and screamed in their faces.
What kind of mask is that? What kind of robber mask is that? That looks less like a loose sock and... You know what? Never mind. Please, stop it! He screamed. I could see the robbers' faces turn pale. They were probably turned pale by the sound of his voice. That high-pitched shriek of his does have a surprisingly strong effect on people. Then, crying and swinging his arms like crazy, he attacked the 2 robbers. Condoms, Rose! Condoms, condoms, condoms! Keep it down, lady. Did you just get out of prison?
All by himself. He came to save me, a total stranger. All by himself.
He was so scared that he was crying and shaking, but still risked his life for me. Shut it, Muntz!
Wow, that's a great story. Yes, he may not look it, but in a tough situation, there's no one better. That's why I fell in love with him like I did.
That's so romantic. I'd fall in love too, I guess.
Nick, I hope you'll do the same for me if I ever get taken hostage.
With Maya, that possibility always seems to loom in the not-so-distant future. All right. Well, with that's done. Well, with that done and out of the way, we'll go ahead and wrap it up here. And we'll save looking into KB security next Sunday. Until then, and there's always Thursday coming up, and we'll continue our dive into Prime 4. And see what else could be found there.